We've always sung the first stanza of our national anthem, which asks for God's blessing on our homeland, Ghana. And it enjoins us to resist oppressors' rule. Many have not taken the time to observe the second stanza of our national anthem, and the lyrics bear reflection. It says, "Hail to thy name, O Ghana. To thee we make our solemn vow, steadfast to build together a nation strong in unity, with our gifts of mind and strength of arm, whether night or day, in mist or storm, in every need, whatever the call may be, to serve thee, Ghana, now and forevermore." This stanza calls for a nation strong in unity and enjoins us with our gift of mind and strength of arm to serve our motherland, Ghana, now and forevermore.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
I ask you to be citizens.
I ask you to be citizens.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not subjects.
Citizens, not subjects.
Responsible citizens, building communities of service and a nation of character.
Responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Americans have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
Ghanaians have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
İzleyen Graşimi. İzleyen Graşimi. İzleyen Graşimi.
Subhanallah sanu. Nana kafra. Subhanallah sanu. Nana kafra. Subhanallah sanu. Nana kafra.
Oh, Elwak. Look at the way Elwak Stadium is. Dilapidated. Yeah? Just imagine that. A small stadium for the military, and it's so damn destroyed. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at the weeds. Look at the field. Huh? Ghana, pa, what are we doing? Just imagine. Look at the stands. Look at the stands. All broken. Oh, Charlie. I work stadium pani.
Sikana shit. Sikana shit. Sikano ashe. Sikana shit. Sikana shit. Sikano ashe.
This dredging, cleaning up is going to take about 6 months to complete this one. Then the Kwale Lagoon itself will take a longer time because that's where we have more composition of material, which needs to take a longer time, maybe about a year or two to finish. We're going to have recreational facilities. That is the sea outfall. So along we have recreational facilities, other infrastructure, we can have some hotels, we come at the end, and this makes the whole place. Then we're dredging all the way through Cycle to Kwale Lagoon, where we call the Clep Interceptor. From there, we end up at the estuary into the sea. Before the commencement of the work, this is how the situation was. The channels were heavily silted. Along the channel, you can see very heavy siltation. So this is the beginning. Then during the process of the dredging, we had these situations. Gradually, we came up to the end. Then finally, this is the stage that we have reached. And then after that, there was a continuation to carry out the silting, because as we progress, more silt come, and you have to continue dredging.
Sikana she, sikana she, sikano ashe, sikana she, sikana she, sikano ashe.
Almost started to 1 CD minus 3 pesos tax. In all, you try 97 pesos. Now you started school feeding initially, no. Now you told rice, no 185 cedis. Now we were managing for the kids because even though it wasn't so good, you manage yeah. But I say how many work say, you jinahe, and more 300 Ghana cedis, and why 470 cedis. Beans 1,003, Gary 800. Even palm oil is now 550 cedis. Me palm chow, and then 1 CD, and then you bet me the aye. You ain't me fanya she. Ya hold the press conference upon press conference. Nini na almost say yambi huomu. Good enough, no, and they yaba, and then national secretariat for arts and but your dialogue issues now, no, they can't help us because in some more Kenya back to 97 pesos, which we cannot work again. Nobody eats with 97 pesos. Into no say buyer near buyer. Yasem na yetiawa. Yente sa abanya to school feed mu a. Yen caterers no. Yenti me no aduane ni biem. Esan say yenti me nkobo besia with interest. Emfa no aduane. Na ewie ni ekotua. Sika na aban de betu e ka no kra no. Enso besia no na kampese interest e da so. Nti e ka nko ana ye de ma ye ho. Enne say ame no kasa. Ya no aduane. If it's na kwapem say tem ne bekwa awie ye kra ye nte say aban abie na no aka say you emba de mo kan mate ebia me de kwa adwundwum mu de munya bibi say dia aduane no ye noa.
All right, turn it to English.
Sikana she, sikana she, sikano ashe, sikana she, sikana she, sikano ashe.
Mokoto ko manje for that matter. Itawo no go on paper. Itawo no go on the ground. No for no ba fe do ka juba yo ba o. In the implementation, there are two things: implementation and what do we call it? I will not go back on the ground. So they get if you're short cutting, ground breaking. So what is the difference between ground breaking and short cutting? You want me and get block after and get knife cutting instead of short cutting. We're going to what we call it blade cutting. You have a launching. From launching there, we go to what? Commissioning. From commissioning, we go to scissor cutting. We have short cutting, or ground breaking, or knife cutting, or blade cutting. You want to get now, we have short cutting. Never do the currency. We have knife cutting.
Sikana she, sikana she, sikano ashe.
Did you seek parliamentary approval before you entered into this contract?
No, please.
You did not.
Do you appreciate the fact that the pronouncement by the Supreme Court vis-a-vis the constitutional provision clearly talks about prior approval? You appreciate that?
Honorable Chair, very much so. But my frustrations to try to get a vaccine for us at the heat of our second wave, I relied on the Executive Instrument 61 that was passed by Parliament to hide behind emergency clauses that have been invoked to try to see if I could do that and come to Parliament to inform Parliament that this is what I have done and therefore need regularization. I need approval to cover it because we were in dire need of the vaccine and I had the onus to try to procure the vaccines to vaccinate Ghanaians to protect our lives. Honorable Chair, I must be very honest with you. At the time, I have mentioned my frustration was the fact that I seriously made that error, and on hindsight, it won't happen any longer.
You are aware of how we deal with emergency situations in Parliament. We have conventions and rules and regulations governing how you deal with emergency issues, i.e. appearing before the relevant committee and make a case so that the issue can be dealt with as an emergency issue. Why didn't you take advantage of that procedure?
That those were not normal times. And I was seriously in the situation that couldn't make me think properly, the way you think that now I will actually address myself to the situation.
Mr. Minister, are you aware that we have dealt with issues and motions on the same day before on the floor of the House, in this House? And let me give you examples. You remember the $1.2 billion and the $100 million from the World Bank? We dealt with it the same day. Couldn't you have done that?
I could have done that, but the circumstances at the time was a little bit different.
You have laid evidence before this committee that you used your best efforts to get diplomatic channels to enable you reach the manufacturer or the Russian authority directly. Is that correct?
Yes.
You even did so by producing letters as evidence of such correspondence. Is that correct?
That's correct.
You further indicated that it was after all those best endeavors have proved futile before you dealt with the Sheikh. Is that correct?
That might not be correct. I dealt with the Sheikh before the frantic efforts to try to get the vaccines from the right source.
So, were you being untruthful to this committee when you indicated that you used your best efforts to get direct access to the manufacturer and the Russian authorities before you dealt with the Sheikh?
I can't remember I have said this. Anyway, what I said was that I made efforts, but I didn't just oppose the timing of the efforts that I made.
Sikana she, sikana she, sikano ashe, sikana she, sikana she, sikano ashe.
Dumso and dollar. That's what I think.
You are a broadcast journalist and you can do a fair, balanced, objective, analysis. As you have put it, Dumso and dollar are the problems. What about achievements?
Oh, I mean, there are people paid to talk about his achievements.
No, but you are a broadcast journalist. You are a broadcast journalist.
I agree 100%.
So you can assess situations.
100%.
And you can analyze situations.
100%.
So you can't analyze the good side of His Excellency.
I haven't said I can't analyze. Don't take words and put them in my mouth.
But I want you to say some good things about
you said, I tell you why. Unfortunately, wrong. Yeah, Memuha. Yeah, my man, you say, yeah, mine. And inti. Who can't see me no one doing we pay ni tractor the end of pamo and dollar.
Won't we come be papa be our fan of because you in Tia will cast a casama.
What you must say? What you do, which you must say?
Is me on grocery?
Okay, me. Hey, Dada Pinto. Hey, Dada Pinto. Me kaso Germany. Oh, na mo Germany. Ya bom me nre ya na mbedri. Oh, sir. I me what fast. Pinto. De yin ko fie na me ncheche kwan fast bo. Okay me. Hey. Dada Pinto. Hey, na Dada Pinto. Yeah, kaso wa Germany. Oh, na mo Germany. Ya bom yenre ya na mbedri. Sir. I me office. Dada Pinto. De yunku fie na me church o kwan fa so bom.
Yeah, Officer Skinny near emergency any day.
Yeah, officer.
I me to kasa kese. Kasa kese me to ka.
Rami fie sisi a mo betimi aba me tete akonya bi echi ohun me.
Oteta akonya bi echi ene tell omukutatu.
Ai omukutatu.
Oh, ene ta akonya na ti because me tuo na bulletin him to dey tell mo fa de ombefa bia. Why?
Omofia.
Mo fa de ombefa bia. Wo ya adwuma.
Oh.
Me so wo ya adwuma.
I'm here.
I'm almost fed on before we are no above that time at all. Why? Because me to bulletin me bomb queen.
Okay.
To the holding right. No from my base statement. To them, I mean now, I'm person no back as the Bruno macho. And to the tell, no from my base statement. No, why?
Okay, me. Hey! Dada Pinto. Hey, na Dada Pinto. Yeah, kaso wa Germany. Oh, na mo wa Germany. Ya bom yenre ya na mbedri. Sir. I me office. Dada Pinto. De yunku fie na me church. Okay, me. Hey. Dada Pinto. Hey, na Dada Pinto. Yeah, kaso wa Germany. Oh, na mo wa Germany. Ya bom yenre ya na mbedri. Sir. I me office. Dada Pinto. De yunku fie na me church. Kwan fa so bom. Papa.
Yo, hello. This is when you're going to put him on a job and the job is going to do more. Madame, emergency next is a muscle to cancel the mayor. Not parrot. You keep that. Now you see a sugar. I guess in 20 minutes. Now, front boys, I have worked so many years. Now, Bolivia, Pascal, police is Hima, and a part 5.1 man. That parrot retaliations in able to play. Me le force to you what ya say YouTube na who say pay to it to na mo say be for running ala for so ya say me semo me ne mesimu papa choda say what the money che ma bo no che to wa hana say wa we are there pay wa fa ire chi wa ba jama wa we kura to mo na to say go say fa bo ne ja dia we go to pay go mo bi nya kwada you can never let me come now because the God respect me. You better move in! Who? You better move! Who talk? You are the power of God to punish you! What is this talking about?
Hey, okay, me. Hey! Dada Pinto! Hey, na Dada Pinto. Yeah, kaso wa Germany. Oh, na mo wa Germany. Ya bom yenre ya na mbedri. Sir. I me office. Dada Pinto. De yunku fie na me church kwan fa so bom.
As we speak, no, me no kasa samri. Abon e de beto abachina no kra no. Yensanke se nipa no mu free Mali, so mu free Niger, so mu free Burkina and e beto abachina ne yensanke bi. Nipa bi aye se, omo de sebe impreduasa. Omo de ska beto nipa no aye delegates ne se tomatoes. Ba me cham se ne afiwe mu no delegates on be surprise obia. Delegate afiwe no mo be surprise obia. Media me sebe me tom se tomatoes o. Na dia me ya ma delegate ni say sa se mo me no obi ensusu ho. One delegate, one scholarship to America to go and meaning say wonu why all mine now timi kwa oba na say offer se me difie mienu ewo akunya no so na me ma one delegate, one scholarship boa mo me pam me free office no mo me pam me free akunya no so me ya chairman a owo 15 cars na ukọ constituency bi September ene sebe asante achimo a constituency secretary bicycle crowd ni bi as uba kumasia uba usa chairman or 15 cars every year bia no media me de be scholarship we delegate I was here who say wanya emfaso e wo party no ho enti say to aba na say delegate afuwe no mo be surprise obia media me sebe me tom say tomatoes o na dia me ya ma delegate ni say sa say mo me no obi ensusu ho one delegate, one scholarship to America to go and meaning say wonu why all mine now timi kwa oba na say offer se me difie mienu ewo akunya no so na me ma one delegate, one scholarship boa mo me pam me free office no mo me pam me free akunya no so me ya chairman a owo 15 cars na ukọ constituency bi September ene sebe asante achimo a constituency secretary bicycle kura woni bi bicycle kura woni bi aso ba kumasi a wo ba usa chairman or 15 cars every year bia no media me de be mass scholarship wo ye delegate I was here who say wanya emfaso e wo party no ho enti say
Adama Road, one Lotto kiosk down. National security, copy, save, over. Land Cruiser, copy. Land Cruiser, save, over. One taxi, down. One shop, down. National security. AMA, copy, over. 22 people saved now. 652 people lives in danger. Dispatch riders to be on their way. Over. Both food should also be on the way. People are hungry. Hungry mood activated. Over. Adama Road, one Lotto kiosk down. National security, copy, save, over. Land Cruiser, copy. Land Cruiser, save, over. One taxi, down. One shop, down. National security. AMA, copy, over. 22 people saved now. 652 people lives in danger. Dispatch riders to be on their way. Over. Both food should also be on the way. People are hungry. Hungry mood activated. Be on the way. People are hungry. Hungry mood activated. People are hungry. Hungry mood activated. Over. People are hungry. Hungry mood activated. Over. People are hungry. Hungry mood activated. Over. People are hungry. Hungry mood activated. Over. Adama Road, one Lotto kiosk down. National security, copy, save, over. Land Cruiser, copy. Land Cruiser, save, over. One taxi, down. One shop, down. National security. AMA, copy, over. 22 people saved now. 652 people lives in danger. Dispatch riders to be on their way. Over. Both food should also be on the way. People are hungry. Hungry mood activated. Over.
Problem we are having are the leaders. Even me as somebody, I'm saying it publicly that if they can just do mass burial for all our leaders and let we the youth start ruling, you will see that everything will go the way it should go. Our leaders are our problem. I'm telling you, they can come and arrest me. If they should kill me, 1,000 people like me will still stand in this country. So that's it.
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekoberu Taylor. It's exactly 3:31 p.m. US East Coast time. It's definitely 7:31 in Ghana. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are live on Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. We are live on Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. We are live on With All Due Respect page on Facebook. We are also live on Loud Silence TV on YouTube. On the same Facebook, you can find us on Loud Silence TV. We have some very important platforms cross-posting tonight's show across the world. Ghanaian Citizen TV are live tonight cross-posting the show on Facebook. Honorable Joseph Yamin's page is also cross-posting the show. NDC TV, they are live tonight. They are cross-posting. Hopex TV and radio are also doing their job. Kevin Taylor, my official page on Facebook. We are also cross-posting this show across the world tonight on Facebook. Benjamin Wayo Mahama's page on Facebook. They are also cross-posting the show tonight. I also have 1957 Project picking us live tonight across the world. 1957 Project. They are also picking us live across the world tonight. And also Ghana News Thread. Ghana News Thread. The newcomers here, they are also cross-posting on Facebook. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. My producers are called The Ghost Team. It's another wonderful Tuesday afternoon in the United States of America. Very, very sunny day. Beautiful weather today. A little bit hot, but I know you are also enjoying the weather wherever you are across the world tonight. We are back again to discuss Ghana. We are here to speak on the issues. If you are here tonight, call a brother to call a brother. Kevin Taylor and The Ghost Team are live. What are we talking about tonight? We will be delving into the issue between the IGP, Inspector General of Police, Dr. Dampare, and the High Commissioner, the United Kingdom High Commissioner in Ghana. They have been having this back and forth. Now, people are asking, is the IGP, I'm trying to choose my words well, is the IGP, Dampare, fit to be the IGP of Ghana? I'm trying to be very civilized in my statement. Is the IGP Dampare the right person to occupy that position? We will be talking about the tweet from the UK High Commissioner. We'll also be talking about the questions that the Ghana Police Service, led by Dampare, they have posed to the Commissioner. Somebody will be asking, the tweet from the UK Commissioner, was it a harmful one? To me, I would say it was a tweet that had two faces. And when we get to that level, I will explain why should the IGP of Ghana take it in a very wrong taste to release a statement which is unguarded, a very raw, undiplomatic statement to the High Commissioner from the UK. These are things that we'll be discussing tonight. As you can see on the screen, Accomplice IGP fight slave master over suppression. Whether we like it or not, the UK, the Americas, Europe, wherever we go to borrow, they have the right to speak on our issues because we have availed ourselves to them as slaves. We go begging. Every single minute we get to these people, we go to them, we beg, we lick their butts. So why don't they have the right to speak or poke their nose in our issues? At the end of the day, the question is, can we restrict people, especially diplomats, from speaking on issues in Ghana, especially when it's got to do with human rights abuse, it's got to do with police suppression, it's got to do with suppression, or when it got to do with media suppression and all of that. The question is, do we have the right to speak on others? Why are we also having problems with others speaking on our issues? These are some of the things we will be discussing tonight on this platform across the world. It's a very, very delicate topic to treat. I will do my best to make sure that tonight we serve you with all the facts and the truth. The Republic of Ghana President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has in so many times tweeted on issues concerning other countries, when it's got to do with human rights abuse, when it's got to do with murder, when it's got to do with constitutional amendments in other countries. So why should it be a problem if a diplomat in Ghana, especially a diplomat that we go to their country to beg like slaves, tweet on issues happening in Ghana? These are things that we will be discussing tonight. Meeting Eddie Kevin Ekobedu Taylor tonight, and also in your brain. Loud Silence TV or Multi TV so fire we are say afane nyina on sabeka e Loud Silence TV or Multi TV so on sa ebeka e Loud Silence TV or YouTube on sa ebeka e with all due respect page official page my Facebook on sa esobeka e Multi TV so also some platforms be fire and agree. So Facebook, I'll be to me follow these platforms on sa ebe to me akanye. Ghanaian Citizen TV for share and agree. And also my for show way or Facebook, I'll be to me follow mo Joseph Yamin, Honorable Joseph Yamin, official page of Facebook. So afa sa jumadia omo the ma area sinyina mo bi ahwe NDC TV so ha nyumbre a omo fa jumadia we Hopex TV and radio and so fa jumadia Facebook Kevin Taylor me anka some official page of Facebook and so fa show we 1957 project and so fa Benjamin Wayo Mahama page in Facebook or so fa show we anadri Ghana news thread and so another platform anadwi omofa dwumadie etwegu ewo ewiase afa na nyina medin ede Kevin Akobedu Taylor omo me chidom no ye from the Ghost team omo enanwumre omo hyehye eye nsem nyina de esimi kon se membra na membe chirichirim. So tonight my job here is to deliver the truth. My job here is to tell you the truth, explain the issues for you to also have an idea of what is actually happening around you. This show is in 4 segments. The first segment is what we call the hello segment, where I say hello to every single individual watching me across the world. The second is what we call the social media segment, where we pick stories from different social media platforms, news portals, websites, credible stories, break it down for you watching me across the world, especially you, the Ghanaian, also have an idea of what's transpiring around you. The third is pound for pound. That's the editorial of the day. As you can see on the screen, Accomplice IGP fight slave master over suppression. We will be talking, and I say bedi in koma efa eye IGP dampare ene eye UK for High Commissioner Sebio nipa ujinimuma eye UK aban na ewo Ghana friend the High Commissioner no Sebio in SMBC eye na wotwe twetwemu ema eye UK High Commissioner no eka asem bi fa ho na Sebio asem no anye dampare de ema ende watch letter tintintin ede mbuaye anase ede questions bibre ehyiemu na ne haw ni nyina ne se aden intina eye UK for Sebio eko sika se ye moa bi de bia ye kokota free omoto momma ye sika eduto aduane di covid ba enum sika ye ko UK kwaje ye enye nde na start ya che den na nde UK for ye ko mo ye da omo ss rom sika se moa with all due respect ende omo de omaso ano abeto ya asemu a yeah. Adentina dampare ende wenjai ama foreign affairs ministry Sebio omone diplomat and I say other countries are almost wo insianemu ewo Ghana endi sankomo we say ebia IGP kura ano enjo de high commissioner Troy ewo Twitter no so a adentina dampare enjai ama foreign affairs ministry no and this adwuma na Sebio letter watra letter ne Sebio ebuonim letter watra ne kire se dampare foot soldier onye obi a Sebio dwumadi ye de amano no obetu mi ahweso enyumbre yebedwudwum yebekirikirem ema Ghana fo nyina ate de ekonase Sebio nipa bi gina TV so some people are too on other platforms trying to throw dust into the eyes of the people yene dwumadi edi no wan say yentum futuro ngu eni yebekirem amana kwesi fom ema wo a wo hwe me ne hu no kora ewa asem mu eno ntina platform the most watched platform because yenya abotre ema Ghana ni bia de bia meka the sink yeti Hausa yeti Krobo yeti eyekuapem anase yeti kasa foforo bia ka twi ni brofo ho a anke no yede nyina behwem nanso onyankopon enanim de ye brofo eni twi enam tene kakra inti de me ne se me de befrafra se ne be ya Ghana ni bia wo hwe me ewo ewiase afa na nyina no enso ate nsem nase aha wa Sebio oton kelewole okwan ho wo ena wo ye nipa yeni eda wo so Sebio wa oton nsuo kaya yeni no mo ena mo ye ne mo kasa Sebio carpenter fo na yembu mu no ebia mo a mo ye mason na obi hunu se mo de mo mbotai na yembu mu no wa ebia ukodwa so ekofa ntos beton e wo malata kejetia kotokraba anase indwaso a Sebio emnipa bi hunu se mo de mo nye nipa bi a mo kabrofo ntiembu no mo ena ye ne yebu mo ntina ye ne ye wa ha nti midwumadie no enye fo mo hye suit dwumadie we enye mo efo omo amadwene se omo de onim wiase nyanse nyina ye Ghana ni na we bie na kuma opeso tie no kure no na odi make the right decision anase ansa na obekwa akoto na aba no obedwene mienu ansa na wato aba nti you the ordinary Ghanaian you are my target, you are the ones we are talking to. This platform is a simple social political platform. Aha, you can't correct actually to me. Why would you kwa me and from Kevin Akobedu Taylor. Bibri naba platform we so nyumbre o Facebook, o YouTube, o TV so o hu Kevin Taylor da. Na brantia be na ebia mefa bia na eboni din. Ba brantia be na se sia de Yesu krampo no ene ne din ya yepe. Ai Yesu ba ire boni din pa na ende internet abai o internet for Jesus. Mate se internet aba TV so Facebook so na brantia bi eboni din pa na oba internet Kristo na mia ante eno nipa na ohwe na emia be matintin gram a Sebio misinsuo asana mahram me na meti hei ye fra me Kevin Akobedu Taylor me mfantini kakra me ankasa so me Lebanese kakra me ameti me Togo ni kakra ya nwune ni kakra me aso me Jew ni kakra America ni kakra ya Ghana ni kakra me nipa bi a Sebio obaba na ohwe be na osesere no enye se osere keke bibi na atora koma so odo na ahye na koma mu ma enti na ohwe me anadwi ya bedwumre Every ya veggie na yaba amanfo bi no mo ntan hwe show no sesi ade omo no mo hwe show pa every say I yeni enim no kure no ena so one bro ho ase a ye be ka no kure no ama wati ase so we Ghana ni na sibio we yusu ho na sibio why wadwene say nipa na obebu omo a dwumadie ana platform we empeno emfa ho ene nsema obeka yakasa akromfo ne yebechi omo no yebechi omo yaba no ne aba idikfre unia ne fre komfo bi oso nde hoye kristoni ne fre kristoni bi oso ye komfo ne fre abodamfo bi a sibio wunim se debi ombe sakra kachom se Kevin Taylor and the good team yaba be ma tenti ahofedua infantini benyin mesle maba e wo ha na meso me wo ha bedom na wo so dom. After this short break, the event say, Michia a year or more ha, nipa or moshami, if you are suffering, Kevin ye, Imani ye, ya dog boys, ye name mana. Into what you bring a minga, yaba not nearba, na omo taye, omo sibio, bibi haumo, omo ebia sibio, omo kudi drubia, a dronum kudi no, I saw some daye, omo mosone abconfor, any abosomanyam, sibio, omo hudi omonyomono, Kevin Taylor massa, no matter what you say, no matter what you do. Yaba no ne aba yade no kra be fie Freunia and Freunia say Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team are live and we are here to speak truth to power. This is With All Respect Extended Version. Ma me pe bibi ne amfa nwedwe akoma na yemfa dwuma de we enhye so. Freunia say Kevin aba do so your ba no ontwinity
Puto, I was to say, of what won't buy, or won't buy the day. Again, I will walk, or won't buy. I mean, the show car, 1 year with the year. I mean, you should have buying, or won't buy the day. A puto, yeah, na puto, eh. What's a wide in a puto, eh. And you never go a puto, eh. What do I do? And you never fall. Yeah, na puto, a puto. Now what's the same? But what won't buy? Or won't buy the day? Again, I was here. Brian, a puto, who's Sumo, a puto, won't buy. Or won't buy the day? Naminati, I will cut. 1 year with the Nami here with them. Namitia will cut. Naminati, I will cut. Yeah, puto, eh. What a wagon who a puto, eh. Then you never for a puto, eh. Puto, eh. What a wagon who a puto, eh. Then you never for a puto, eh. Yeah, na puto, eh. A puto, we say a puto. Now what was the same? But what won't pay? Or won't pay the day? Again, what year? Again, I will walk. Yeah, but for any beer. Yeah, but won't pay. Or won't pay the day. I mean, the chair will cut. 1 year would you know? And then I'm a chair will cut. But for any more chair. What's a wide, you know? And the power of 117. Yeah, puto, eh. What a wide in a puto, eh. Then you never for a puto, eh. Puto, eh. What a wide in a puto, eh. Then you never for a puto, eh. Yeah, a puto, eh. A puto, we say a puto. Again, I will walk. Yeah, before one part, the day. Yamin Eshrano, Yamin Afreno, Missing Yamin Afreno, Missing Yamin Afreno, Montiasia, and you cook up top way, was on one from way. Yeah, na puto, eh. What a wagon who a puto, eh. Then you never for a puto, eh. What a wagon who a puto, eh. And you never for a puto, eh. Yeah, na puto, eh. What a wagon who a puto, eh. Then you never for a puto, eh. What a wagon who a puto, eh. And you never for a puto, eh. Yeah, when you understand, ye, APC Yame Frew, what you wire Diana when you want to. Yeah, when you understand, ye, APC Yame Frew, what you wire Diana when you want to. Yeah, when you understand, I will pay by Yame for Frew, what you wire Diana when you want to. Yeah, when you understand, ye, APC Yame Frew, what you wire Diana when you want to. Yeah, when you understand, I want to about so. Yeah, Yame for Frewo, what you wire there, and when you want to. Yeah, when you understand, APC
nyame frawe ye wonia dasani yale asa wosuai ye APC nyame frawo wote wo ye de ya na wunia woto ye wonia dasani APC nyame frawo wo ye de ya na wunia woto ye wonia dasani APC nyame frawo wote wo ye de ya na wunia woto ye wonia dasani APC nyame frawo wote wo ye de ya na wunia woto ye wonia dasani nyame bofo frawo wote wo ye de ya na wunia woto ye wonia dasani APC nyame frawo wote wo ye de ya na wunia woto ye wonia dasani nyame bofo frawo wote wo ye de ya na wunia woto ye wonia dasani APC nyame frawo wote wo ye de
to the knee bone, and the knee bone connected to the leg bone, and the leg bone connected to the foot bone, and the joint to self. And the bone standing, and the bone standing. Where's the Wasaba? Masuri Batu, Matuka, Masuri and the bone standing, right bone. The knee bone, and the knee bone connected to the leg bone, and the leg bone connected to the foot bone, and the joint to self. And the bone standing, right bone, and the bone standing. Where's the Wasaba? Masuri Batu, Matuka, Masuri and the bone standing, right bone.
Okay, me. Hey, Dada Pinto. Hey, Dada Pinto. Me kaso wa Germany. Oh, na mo wa Germany. Ya bom me nre ya na mbedri. Oh, sir. Ay, me wa fast. Dada Pinto. De nko fie na me ncheche kwan fast bom. Ya feel papa.
All right, thank you very much for staying. You're still watching With All Due Respect Extended Version. Ghana nanka sankasada. Me ama kanda dada. Say from day one I'm a catcher mo. Say a God's comedy channel. Onyankopon Niki Soap concert party channel or they are two horn send me mako heaven aba minim de eko Ghana naka say si wono ekru ne so say Ghana no a comedy channel Nyankopon ne re ho a no akohwe jimini bia owia o say na me mbey kura de ne bia jimi say sa na Nyankopon kan de bia me kase de Mary Magdalene madam for no on the debut text me just say ye jimi odwunu on ti ase. All right, you let me say hello to a few people. Near start the show. Doti Shago is watching Kevin Taylor and Go's team tonight. Doti Night is saying, Bibi Aboko, Esheye, nice one. Mama Mame Ama is watching me tonight. Thank you very much, Mame. The general is also here. Al Hassan Jr. Chota is live on Loud Silence TV. Who else is here? GF Afro Media House watching me tonight. YouTube, plenty people on YouTube tonight across the world. Ogatuti is live here. I can also see Francis Edem Atsunyo watching Kevin Taylor and Gold's team. Uni Mensa is live here. I can see Evans Boache watching Kevin Taylor and Gold's team. Mona Abdallah is live on Loud Silence TV tonight. Fatia Muniru, beautiful name Fatia. Have a wonderful evening wherever you are. I can also see Agatha AJ watching me tonight. Wendy is live on Loud Silence TV. Mbana di obwa edinu kwe. Agatha is here. Redwan Yakub is also here. Dixon Krobia is watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team. Tina Voshia is watching me tonight. Thank you very much, Tina. All on YouTube. On Facebook, I can see Abba watching me. It could be Isaba, fancy name. Lydia Irichi is watching Kevin Taylor. Francis Adoba is also live here. Francis, have a wonderful evening wherever you are. You told me you were going to Ghana. Are you in Ghana yet? Francis Adoba is family. I can also see a year. Mubarak Obey watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team. Lele Lalabas. Who else? Teria Weiss. watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team across the world tonight. All the beautiful women on this platform, I would like to say thank you very much for tuning in. You are confident in your skins, you are confident in your bodies, you are confident how you look, and that is one thing I will never take away from any woman who believes in herself, have this self-esteem, like this confidence. You know, you don't have to go and bleach and look like some pig for somebody to recognize you as a human being. Nyoma bi embe dada wadwene ma wonko ye nyoma bi ani se wo ye so ho enye oba ne de ogine ho di oba ne tibio enye oba ne ho bon eye bibi ti se pokre enye oba bia ne ho bon eti se eye edwaye enye oba sebio one akomfo eye anasa abosomfo nyam eno frɛ no ho ba wo ye oba wo nice foma so se fe wo nice wo 90 se eye wo na ho lines ente se eye Zimbabwe format oyo ba ye wo sen ye mbobobo ye mfa Sweden sisi wo sen ase enti ni nyina hia ema ye hu mba no omo ho mfaso ema Ghana fo enti oyo ba sebio oba ne oba sebio odi ne hu ni otumi hye hwemawa emu ede nante krom an nsatea otumi hye ede fa krom anase bikini oyo oba ne oba kyese otumi eyi no ho na enye oba ne abo bia sebio enye abo bia ne tumi frɛ no ho oba so ndi ade na ye an ana makache mo nkramu sa ade ndi mo amuni so abodam ai into good evening to asofo mo Ghana nyina good evening to Reverend Owusu Bempa Reverend some makache so ade kudi ntia de no problem say utwi tuo no afa anye dwuma no ka de dwuma na kankwase se bo nyina so twa utwi tuo no nka so ma tu free mu ba tentei ankasa ankwase se we ankeni wo but still bichia papa good evening Reverend Owusu Bempa michiao michia prophet 1 eye opambo nana also a opambo the Reverend Nations Prophet also michiao enyumbre and that's all for na michiao mo minchia comfort now we are Ghana ni so na sebio opeso hunyame anima all that you have to do is say te ho ase say onyame otie obia individually we are Ghana ni sebio o konsohwe bim nyoma bi mu ayedin ama o so otie ase onyankopon no obo no ono nenim se ne obeyi we free saa ye problem nim onyame na obo ba asase isu yi ono nenim se ne obefa kwan so eyi we free sebio enya oba bia no ho kankan ana nipa bia no ho kankan bi na ho lines bi nipa bia sebio abosom ne nyam na obema ema nkwaje sebio sankofo na omonam na omode wo ye sika gare omobri usika eba edi hwe ma he mu de hwe mo kankan no sankofo ne ntumi mboa menu adofo mefra wanyumbre enyamsam ne eka sebio obi wo ha onim nyoma bi nti o se biebie ni peni so no mote de ekonase memma nipa fun bi kromfo bi te se ye ne enimi agrada wada mo amunim ne first born e friend Clinton wa bodam Nini adi on besa na yare o TV so. Me say magana ni bia nsori nkodi sa bodam ni wechi. Asori no megu no. Me mpene da e ma ne fa sa akwase ade no ensa mebu Ghana fo. Me se ma me kan kire mo say obi atimi kan se minjai na kromfo na ye njai. Unim de ode aye nkofo. We nko Nigeria nko bia bontiri mutuo. Enti de betuma ka say mo amudi sa bonsam wechi no. Oye no say onye sofo. Onye mbosomma na one lines line ho kan wasra no ho twem ayese preko ba ma obi antam de sika nkoma sa akronfo ba ya ofre na grada yi me se ne ba ne first born e friend Clinton wa bodam on fa ne betena TV so no nsa na yare me se sa bodam ni na on nam Ghana no ne first born e friend Clinton wa bodam me ne video ba be kire mo ne ba first born won woni ma mema mo story 5 minutes ni nkwe ni we akwan so be ka se menka ba ma menka issue ni nyina na se mo amudi ne chi akọ na asore no ma menka bibi nkire mo saa agrada bodam ni no saa bosum no de tikọ sha ase no eno mo ma ne ba ne bodam edi ode tikọ sha ase no ka kire ne se saa akom na no mo ma ne kom no afi bia no ombe hia nipa mienu moja ifiri ho akora ene oba onyem mo me mamo story mo amugimi na mudi ne chi no arekodi enti a o so wie pro max so se de ndie fasika gare na wentumi njae no ni nyina ne se abosom no aka kire ne se wanfa nipa mienu afi bia ma ono obewu enti mo amagimi na mudi ne chi wo mo de mo calculate mo ho mo kan mo ho na mo ntena ho 6 months bia opim ni bi wa soro obewu anase bema bi bewu anase akora ya wo ni bewu enti mamu nja mo ho mo na ode je kra because ono no 5 months asoro we anko so obewu enti sa bodam ni na mo friend agrada num kan no ho sepre e te say de yade ne prapra table so otwoba no ma Ghana ni bia nanim da ho na adwene mu da ho ensore se okodi bodam ni se echi menye da so se obeti asoro mo mane kofa ne ba Clinton na wabodam no ne first born boy no ombesa ne yare o TV so ansa na Ghana ni asore se obedi abu echi oya boa aboa onim nyansa bu no pese obu Ghana for na ye ne bebi edru ne yampini biem obi antumi nkɔhye nyamesumechi embe bu Ghana for. We will never allow that. I know because where do I bought them Ghana my life? No, I'm not going to do it. Because your omkophobia are vulnerable. Omunim omuhiamwa omakuma etete na yenya nkwasiafo bi say enam Ghana ebu omu mimpene. Owo 200 Ghana, 300 Ghana me say fakofa jene 6 months anye ya frame mema osika ni bia soso mo your capital. Me say wo 500 Ghana wo de koma abue no. Me say fakofa anyoma. O freya na o frame ya me boa wo ma osika na kosoro mema osika physical money ma wo de akosho business na oba wo ya money posachi ne ho kankan we na wo tam osika sa wo de koma no abo wa we na wo de osika e koma no sika no betum de abibi e kuro bia so anke ache no me se ne ba Clinton first born na wa bodam na abosomfo de tikoshe boase no onbesa ne yare o TV so onim se eye 6 months bia at least a year ohia nipa mienu momo wu be sanity se we nya sa crowd na nkeso mo di na chi a time na o ye confound na o ye no because nipa omo ba kono ne enim nipa dodo e na nkofo wu fam e na o de sanity sesia no o maka je say hey sika gare na gudi a ye bibi e decide na o ho no eye mo na o de mo betwa so 6 months obi andi na chi obegu because abosum beku no enti mo kwa mo kan say Madam Tete Popo yes see Oba Clinton na wabodam nam kwan no kofa ne bra besa na yare ne hwe se wonga se onyankopon tumi mom yen ma ejimifo bi omuntumi nchiro mu din kwasiampanyi bi ontumi nchiro ne din kwasiampanyi bi ontumi kan Bible no nkora nchirechire mu nchiro kwasiampanyi bi ono ne best certificate kro ontumi mfura enkan de wo so enkan nchiro zo nim nyankopon chen o osofu gina wanim 32 degrees in Ghana on shen satiada en how Inti, it is important. Sa Ghana for amutie me. Sa akromfo yo mobuma che. Me say. Sa obeta mo 300 Ghana, 500 Ghana koma abu ya. Fakofa jene meso woso. Ema wodwuma no mu atre. Oba osora no pa ohram guru ni kunu so ani kunu tumi nya akomayare we oba ese onimi nyankopon. Mama yanso so sa nkwase asem we so biem. Monkanya se ne ba Clinton na wabodam no. Me say sa bosom yire na onam ho na onyem no onyem bosomba obafie wi aketekete ne ba Clinton na wabodam no onkofa ne betena TV so no nsa na yare na afi Ghana fo mu se onya bonsam mo de mu jimi ne mo nko mu bewu se ntwen wode mo be sanity mama mo one information ochina mebrem another information aputo we ye makromfo bia hye Bible chi wie obi asika biem never la lie. Yam pini biem. Me say yama chromophobia and shep Bible chi and Ghana for biem. It does not matter. 100 year de bia me ba meka. Me to Ghana for. De bia metene Ghana for send e be ya sa bodam ni na mo frɛ na agrada no. Onyema bosomma no. Ne na ho kronkro se eye techimanfo apofe no. Sa oba na wo hwe ne kuma aye se eye muchia na komu se techima muchia na ona monka kire ne se me gu sa de no ene omom keka no ho ye begu ni nyina ma Ganafo enya sa freedom no onfa ne babodam ni Clinton no mfa magina TV so nsa ne yare na onyi no ho kakra nkɔhye bikini o ho lines se obepa kɔtɔ na ase o free abowa sa de ne megu no mempene da ema di Ghana fo sika kopa adwuma paye ka tia bejan ka wo premanfo ka wo jantra na nka enimu area ma me jantra wa betena Ghana jimi wo ho edam de bia me blemu owusu bempa me say otwi tuo no wonkwala ne fa ya we ya anka problem we ni ho o so ka ho owusu bempa enti mun sending koma no o betia sori wo Ghana wa bodam o betia sori wo Ghana o ne bosoma konyem akɔwo Clinton afi Clinton abodama o de o ya say 6 months be won kunipa wa so awon kunipa obi amfiri wa so be wu a time na odi konfo no saa na no ne ehu because ne ehu congregation number na mo amagimi na mo tia so mo de mo nya calculation no 6 months me say asori no gunde endi 6 months abonso no be kuna to atwene onye mbosomba also tena so ultimate transit street they be what one say onye mbosomba na fibroid tare ho tantan ya mpene ye be guno mo amoka ho nyina ye be guno Ghana for hias freedom to work kwasi ato wunya dwuma na mo fa sika mbre me wonum kankan se otwe ba abegina ho na mo ma misika na 300 na Ghana na afuntra. I keep telling the IGP, the comedian, I keep telling the audit service some more when I'm Ghana the Bible bunipa o Nigeria wan come hanga o free so bosom baby mama me se mo kancha agrada se me se oye bosom baby mama ai ne ma ne ba Clinton no ne papa ye bosom baby papa ai o ne bosom o ye bosom baby mama aba foka phone me se agrada oye bosom baby mama ai wa bodam abowa abo a etc. What the baby yedru no ni baby yedru ntira na wo jimi ne na Ghana kankan be say she nsatia betena TV so na wi ahya bikini onai rough say kentampo for zebra. All right, let's do the do. I'll be right back for us to actually do the do. Into a henybrea, you still watching With All Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. This is With All Respect Extended Version. Mami mam kakra na maintain and brand and start show no. What's happening here? Yabebo, budja kre bebo, yani abodam chen wo yabebo.
Yene maintain twia. We jan near tun. What? Hey, babodam. Hewade. Babodam. Yene maintain twia. We jan near tun. What? Hey, babodam. Hewade. Yene maintain twia. We jan near tun. What?
All right, welcome back to the show. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. It's exactly 4-5 p.m. US East Coast time. It's definitely 8-5 in Ghana. You're still watching With All Respect Extended Version. We stream live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. We're live on Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We are live on With All Due Respect page on Facebook. We are live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. We are also live on Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Ghanaian Citizen TV are picking us live across the world tonight. They're cross-posting the show. Joseph Yamin's page cross-posting the show tonight. NDC TV are also live tonight, cross-posting the show. Hopex TV and radio are also picking us live tonight. Kevin Taylor, my official page on Facebook. We are also picking the show live. Benjamin Wayo Muhammad's page on Facebook. They are also live tonight across the world. 1957 Project. They are also picking us tonight. And Ghana News Thread. Ghana News Thread. You can follow that page and get all the news around. Thank you very much. Let's take care of business. It's time for the social media segment. Today we'll be discussing Dampari. We will be discussing the issues surrounding the IGP and the British High Commissioner. These are things that we will be talking about. But before that, we have some very important things to treat. So let's go straight and take care of business. Now, our first story is this. I spoke on the scandal at MPA on Friday. If you had me, your story be efa Mustafa Hamid me show a year letter ya present Eddie Ama the special prosecutor in the office. Now I am not done with that story. Mustafa Hamid single-handedly Wasa renew a contract worth $300 million. Now, I have seen the media, the special prosecutor's office, they are trying everything possible to protect a criminal like Mustafa Hamid. Now, the second part of the story is coming. But before that, me per se, the board of NPA TSC, whatever they are covering up, I know there are some people on the board that they know Mustafa Hamid has committed a crime. And one gentleman on Mustafa Hamid, Edi Saboni Weno, your friend, Jake Amwa, no. He's one person, so you need to understand, I have something on him, and also, no, this is the Jake Amwa, on Mustafa Hamid, came together to sign a contract. Abra Oman Country Board, they bypassed the board to sign a $300 million contract. The special prosecutor has been petitioned. We are still waiting for the special prosecutor to respond to this petition. Every single information that na special prosecutor ehibiano ninsa aka ewo sa petition nim. Every single thing biana obebuse biano in the petition it is in. How Mustafa Hamid renewed the contract, how Mustafa Hamid decided to go or bypass the board, how Mustafa Hamid did not go through the procurement process, how Mustafa Hamid made sure say Imrana Dahano obebu Imrana so to favor himself and Jake Amwa and the Jubilee House. The special prosecutor has everything. Now the board, board let me put their picture up. Nobody is going to get away with this because you see the NPA board there are some people in there corrupt. They are people who always say credibility. Credibility into the issue is that board it is not because of somebody they are there to serve Ghana. Now board for nominee, and I want to send this message to them. They need to come out with a statement. Me de biana na me ya there me de respect manipa ansana maye. The NPA board Kwame Sefa kan omunim se Mustafa Hamid bypassed them to sign a $300 million contract. Oni Jake Amwano, I expect these people on the screen, the board of NPA, said they should come out with a statement because they know that what we are talking about here are the facts. And I'm also sending a message to the special prosecutor. He needs to let us know. He needs to open an investigation into this issue. The investigation should start now. This is not going to be a normal issue whereby they brush away. No. There are facts there. The special prosecutor has been, somebody saying that zoom in so that we can see these people. These are the people. Let me move to this side. It's a big studio. These are the board for no omni. In fact, I need to let you know the names of more board and so. Senebeya, when I strike again, Munyambe will say any personal, and that it's something we need to do to save this nation. So the board needs to come out and tell us their side of the story. Were they part of this process? Because the facts that we have, facts from the PPA all the way to the CTR and all that, none of these agencies were consulted. Mustafa Hamid and Jake Amwa only signed this. So I am telling the special prosecutor, this is not the normal politics, brush it away and move on. You are doing everything possible to hide Ejapa, the criminality. This, we are not going to make it slide. And I'm promising you this. This particular one is not going to slide. Board members, the NPA board is chaired by Mr. Joe Aduyobo. Mr. Joe Aduyobo, you are there. Me striking next time. Nobody will sit anywhere else and say, why are you using these words? Why are you saying these things? Because you are people saying you are credible people with integrity. You people need to release a statement. Were you part of this process? Do you know anything about it? Were you consulted? Was there a meeting for you, the board, to sit? Can we have minutes of that meeting? What transpired under that meeting? Because the facts we have, we have them already. And nobody can lie. We have also Kwame Sefa on the NPA board. You are part of this board. You know what I'm talking about is the truth. You people need to release a statement. We also have Manuel Sawyer Esquire, There's a lawyer on the board, and the lawyer knows the consequences of protecting a criminal or a leader of an institution like NPA, taking a decision without the board. It does not matter. Let me tell you people something. We also have Clement Osei Amwakon as part of the board members. Mr. Clement Osei Amwakon, you are part of this board. We also have Bernard Owusu. You are also part of this board. And then Nana AJ Bafuewa, you are also a member of this board. None of you guys have spoken. We are expecting the board to release a statement to tell us whether they were part of this or not, because what is coming is bigger. It will only do the board good when they come out with a statement. The special prosecutor, I am going to be on you every single day on this matter, because we are talking about $300 million. We are paying a company over $12 million every 30 days. And the CEO decides, say, he alone will go and write that contract, renew the contract. I don't have any problem when a CEO wants to renew a contract or a government institution wants to renew a contract. But there's a process. There's a procedure. Every single person needs to follow. Every single CEO or boss in a government position needs to understand the process is important. Process no enemy to be getting away with yet to me getting rid of corruption. If the CEO, it doesn't matter whether we had a contract or we've had contract with that company for a long time. When there's a renew, there needs to be a process that renewal should go through. And from our source, that's why the special prosecutor has been petitioned that the board was sidelined, the PPA was sidelined. Your quiet or your loud silence will not change anything. We will get to the bottom of this. I'll let Ghanaians know what you people are doing. This week, we need a statement from the board. This week, we need a statement from the NPA board. Kwame Sefakan is part of it. And he knows this crime. He knows about this crime more than anybody else. Kwame Sefakan knows about this $300 million Amber board. He knows. You were here when I told you people about two positioner, Mustafa Hamid, a creative just to build a firewall around him to steal. To date, nobody from the NPA has come out to say this is a lie. Nobody has gone to the special prosecutor's office to say that document, there's nothing in it, it's a lie. They say the board needs to release a statement. You people on the board, if you people want your credibility to still be intact, release the statement. Because none of you guys are clean. I'm telling you for a fact. This is Ghana's money. This is our money. You were put there to check these things. You cannot tell me you are not going to speak. Because what is coming is bigger. It's better for the board to speak than to keep quiet. Mustafa Hamid has committed a crime. He needs to be fired. He needs to go to jail. This is not a joke. If the president today refuses to put this guy before court, 20 years to come, 5 years to come, 1 year to come, 2 years to come, Mustafa Hamid will stand trial. He will go to jail. So it is not about you defending him or not. It's about Mustafa Hamid will go to jail. And this is coming from the internet Jesus. I am telling you. And Messiah internet Jesus, not just like that, because I know every pastor or a fraudster. Jimmy D. Let's move on. I wanted you people to have an idea. Said this scandal, we are not done. We are going to come back to it. It's very, very important. Now, this picture was making rounds on social media across the media houses, especially on Facebook. And the story is runner-up Women Premier League 2021-2022. We are Ghana ni. Nasa wo shadi we. Nasa enhawa. I just don't get it. Like, this is 2022. This is a medal for Emma soccer. This is the medal. Till date, as Menoka say, the Ghana Football Association has not been able to secure any better sponsorship deal for the Women's League. Till date, Yentumin show Women's League live on TV in Ghana. Last year, I remember Loud Silence TV, we were picking some of the women's game. We weren't taking nothing, but we felt to say women soccer should be promoted. Yeti Mbana ko World Cup, abobo papache mbema we. But if in 2022, these are the kinds of medals and the Ghana Football Association, and I saw a publication from them. Oh, we are very sorry, and that's it. Like a publication from the FAO, the group or the institution that manages the league, So we are very sorry, and that's it. Like the level of incompetence with these people, and this guy called Keto Kreku or whatever, who is the president of FA. They be our shooting in them koliko, but is this not despicable? And yet time. Like, say, and I watched the final game between Hazakes and the other ladies who were able to knock Hazakes out to win the league. It was so impressive. Like you saw the passion in these girls. They wanted to unseat Hazakes ladies, and that's the competition we want. And you saw good football, even though some of the decisions of the referee, I didn't really like it. Yes, many Anshadan saw decisions maybe. The second penalty was very, very soft, and that's what I think. And it's one of those things. Mistakes happen, but you see these ignorant people wearing suits, speaking unnecessary grammar, and practically if the FA, the Football Association of Ghana, cannot purchase better medals for Women's League, then there's no use. You people have to be kicked out. I say Pamomo, what do you mean? And you see. They handed these key holders to them. Opa yemu some say budget ni saying. Many okay, imagine budget $25,000 a D. I am not looking at the medal. I don't care. They should publish. Let us know how much they spent on these things. Oma koifa alomi yazo. Sa koleba boys no moko shom no so yade na mo live am so yade koleba wo de benz kura man na na 2 Ghana cedis e no moko koleba boys no mo aboluchechi honom no eyi udru eye circular baby a jantra for no chire honom no ha e no moko hu sa boys we e no moko ji alumino e no moko na alumino de man kwala ne se we medal na mo adwene adwuma Kwasi we busa say dey na we say over circle now we say o ko Accra right on say ye net Accra I tinkran so tinkran I say na ye me na me surveyor o I internet ko bibi ko survey na me ye attachment na me surveyor I questions be brave we yazo alomi yazo complete yazo ena manane ena mo be ka kire say na blacksmith crow ye crow nya de osa nane no na omuwe ye no ena mo kofa yellow red green and a red gold and also for black star and a bono yeah black and white into for paint for coat a black no na your baby to say the wabo ponytail no na just say enkwasi asabon kwa okay so mu ade until they just came out to tell us say oh they are sorry we are not accepting we are sorry keke we want to know because obiti sika also require side way aba how much did you spend on this people have to go to jail Ghana La ila Ghana nipa be 90% or more positions or something am ko dem ye wifo nipa be 90% ye more positions in Ghana also am ko dem 2022 the FA boss kamoko to boss am tutia no don't know be FA boss the problem nyina ade opeso ya so we saw the Black Stars call World Cup no mko din kwasi asem no mo ba never can so the Black Star call World Cup tie man another chance the same nonsense we are hearing from Bawumia Nana and Alan Cash the same nonsense in their failure they are telling you that they have actually failed but they've not failed so bad so give them another chance into this Keto Kreku or where they be a kind of semi Gabia Sochoda small boy we know he is not there to help Ghana sports, especially soccer. No, this is despicable. Mama, yeah, Mama starting busabusomo. How much did they spend on this before we move to the next stage? Omombe can share how much they spent on these key holders. And no, and able to me a move akwenim. Now let's see this second one. Oh Ghana now di matema we dia mesrewa ena da ho no Sidi no breaking the 8 gigim Sidi no breaking the 8 no ena afa no. When I look at the economic management team, Dr. Akoto Bafo, Dr. Mzeja Jimino, Dr. Akoto Bafo, Dr. Dien, and our Pimono 8.1. Now, recently, there's this guy, we will get him. It's $1 no, ye, maybe $1, 8 Ghana cedis. So, we be at it, they be a tomb for a muntie. de bia ka kire mo say hwe muntie yo Petro muntie ye na nkofo we mu nim nyansa muntie na bawomia we ontumi mmoa mo MPP omo mu di anim sisi ano nyansa ni nim Alan Kwana me feeling kakraba Alan so onye bema MPP na o sisi ano Alan Kwana me feeling kakraba ono so onye bema and I meant to be my coward soon dimenim. That's my problem with Alan. Enti over a year pound now 9.95 and over euro now 8.43. Now you have to understand this. Sa figures ya hunu asa $1 8 cedis no. Uko black marketer enye $1 is to 8 cedis o. Me say $1 ye almost 9.2. Uko Cantamanto uko a year Sofo line oko eye baby says scano black market na TikTok lane o se de no eye 9 o enye 8 cedis o enti muntie se mo dollar na cross 9 ahokyere na eba maka chem se me ma mo 3 months and June July by August 20th na be 90% mo ekom ekom medimo ma mo takra nyina betutu. Now don't you scan out come bodam ni say agrada say agrada be dobo na agrada kronfo we when you scan agrada kwa adwuma no kwa champagne we na ata musika dia kwa no enti ekoma ebedem no. But this is the situation. The reality is Ghana epic. The reality is san kwasiafo so meko IMF because omodom nsa ka figures no and as woko IMF na so do nsa ka figures na a crime obi beko jail and nitina oforia tantumi ko IMF no. Now the question again is say see ya pass 11 ya ko be 2 months ni say na yenya a solve problem no 11 dey ka say be solve problem ni nyina within a month or two no and the 11 year gigi buso say a solve problem no omudi $2 billion ebe share system na me ka kire mo say this is just artificial sika mo da be share system ni mu no end more than 3 months sa sika no ebe she $2 billion asio enter dollar na back to sender. The dollar is back to sender because $2 billion now. At the Bank of Ghana. Only ideas biao. In fact, I think our biggest problem is Bank of Ghana because they are supposed to at least find ways to stop this inflation and stop all the way the dollar is hurting us. But it looks like say the Bank of Ghana people they don't have any idea. All that they do is they listen to the finance ministry and say, put this money in the system. Put this money in the system. Over America, Feds, no, the Feds are now trying to make sure, say, inflation, they stop it and they are putting measures. But Bank of Ghana, they all bar. They are just there every day. Today, I heard the Bank of Ghana saying they are going to test a year digital currency. Wait, Jimmy. You are going to test digital currency at this moment. At this moment, physical currency, sika you are going to test digital currency because bawomia Jimmy about digitization. We have to force and make sure that digitization be a woman. Now, who in the world now is talking about digitization or digitizing their currency? Do you have the security to stop it when somebody breaks into our whatever digital currency hub? You don't even have a hub for that. Do you have the security to do that? You don't have it. So why are we now talking about digitizing the currency? Why are you doing? America, they know the consequences. They know the price they will pay when they decide to go full digital. Now Asia for Crampono Motuano, Japan for, and it's China for no. Now omnium say omnium for so digital, moving digital. I can't just say China for and Japan for this uncle from Gua when it comes to a yet technology, they are the creme de la creme. Or just say the consequences with it and moving digital. They know that thing is tricky. So this foolish crypto, this foolish nonsense, Ghana government through Bawumia, and the Bank of Ghana, crypto. We are going to tell. Do you know what you're talking about? Yet Kroman ye cha 200 Ghana cedis. Mumbusa Ghana for 200 Ghana cedis. No do send a krom. Yet yan de sa contract no Emma Ekufuado nua panyini. I was a nua panyini eye bamti. Sike bia ye bedi no Ghana bia no or share wom and omko twa 200 Ghana no be 2020 elections. How many of you have seen 200 Ghana cedis notes? 200 Ghana cedis ni person hubi. Yet Kronim we don't check anything. And Bank of Ghana and custom to me de nyoma bitu akwemu me hu se eye nyoma na sika na they have no idea. So let's foolishly do campaign for Bawumia. So we are going crypto. We are going digital. You are going digital in Ghana. Bawumia before election 2020 now they a year barcode there to watch no and the barcode to watch. Ye Jimmy control point me and Yankopon kran say free so. Before election 2020 now ko nanam krom kuta phone bi. Oh, I am buying watch no way you phone barcode. Ye comedy I was a barcode. There's people fool. Comedy yendidi anopa was a barcode. Barcode they got there watch it. Now the panel of our watching no. But remind me this week I'll do a story on the Ministry of Agric. Some Kronubia Ekoso. I'll do a story on it. Let's move forward. And there are too many things for us to discuss. We don't have time for Agege boys. In Yabre. And down here, 2 petroleum gigim. Modia Montana Mundi Matem. Bramo Bebreno. Inti Copec for say a year petrol to go up between 5% and 9%. Prices of diesel, LPG to remain same. The yen and the petrol no, and the gas no. Now, petrol no, any diesel no. Yeah, but 2 petrol. Yeah, but 2 petrol mo. Inti what one just say one me a problem. And I Kevin tell her don't pay for the petrol when they beto. E ku for on top petrol. E kwasi afo yom di the cheer for more forward. On top petrol. Wait Jimmy. But seriously, yeah, betum 5% to 9%. Who is that? Me say, so now top petrol 20 Ghana and me say betum ochilechia yateha makachiremo. Modie mundi nkwasiafo ne china muntie nkwasiafo ene ye de Kevin on pen pp asem Kevin ye me say ahokyere eba system ni mu no enyam na me create o because we lack leadership. The people leading us, they don't have any idea again. Adwene de bebu man no muni biemo. There's no mama catch up Ghana nesi wono sika ye say ye we japade da ho sika da ho ebi ni ho. There is no money. There's no money. Inti say wadwene ya wo say de biam kasa asem we Ghana na wo hwe me anadwi na wadwene ya wo say Ekufuado be ye bibi ansa na 4 years ye dru de Ekufuado be ye de we Jimmy obeye den Bawumia ba besesa bibi Bawumia na lankash ne Ekufuado na start aban wo 2016 ye de show munsem 6 years ni 2016 ene dane aban ye de show munsem 6 years ni on be sa de. They cannot change anything. They have no ideas. They have no plans. They have no solutions to anything. And it's out down to Ghana and they'll catch them and say, Nana Ekufuado the best some bibi into enchebia dollar never tiaba 4 cities. Enchebia a year petrol, ya bet so amanaba 15 we Jimmy. We Jimmy. Unnim nyansa, unnim dia okeka. Ono Ekufuado is ya ujana ni busan say or share in the next 2 years, in the next 3 months, petrol, a beba for man as a for ultimate catch. Because only plan be since you must start to say echo down. Has Ekufuado addressed the real issues? No. Because why never Becca Sachino, I'm an advice, no, I'm gonna become once a finance minister on way on our bomb. John Dramani Mahama catch Ghana for say your biggest problem in Ghana today is to sack the finance minister. The media, they were quiet. Adenya, Yakob Brio Mukru. Hey, yedi asantifo, yedi ahunafo, yedi infantifo, your MPP, adentini empamo foriata. The whole Ghana, mo deputy finance minister John Kuma. Inti enfan so foriata de we Jimmy. Into foriata de unimu ngoma. Foriata cannot help. Mo deputy finance minister John Kuma. Monko read John Kuma profile. Monko read John Kuma the profile. Na monko say our idea about where he is. It is a much one more said there's some glory or some saving coming out. You are making a big mistake. There's nothing coming. Now, who said 2022 you see me action bien see a much 2022 you see me action bien see a much busa who say yen call for more Africa, other African countries, no. At least because there are some people who are thinking, they are taking decisions that at least in the meantime, for now, they are sustaining themselves. Ghana can last weekend almost had echo parliament another loan. Oforiata is not a finance guy. He has no idea about finances. Oforiata ono mortgaging Oforiata ono fund a treasury bills you can't day-to-day running of an economy. statistics, finances, making decisions to affect the ordinary Ghanaian now. Or ton tomatoes, kejetiana, or bewu se ne nyomana or tono, sike become on to me, yes, again. He does not understand the micro. They are there. Obu say kakraka, yeah, finance. No. And your football be to be Black Stars. Go check your neighbors. Togo Cry is doing better than you people. Togo is doing better than Ghana. Now when your president, Dada Pinto, why ne bose watch a chance omunipa on respect to obia nkwasiade okay so umuade na why number 2 ekufuado why number 2 enye ye ne betu ekufuado say jam nkwasiade no 6 years ya ka say jam nkwasiade no for 6 years this guy is still doing nkwasiades inti the nkwasiadelization no ye njira ne ka say nyame njira wo ye njira ne ka say paocho wanyini nti penyina wajimi the president is not ready. He is daft. Bra Ghana for Breno, because you don't have an intelligent president. You have an ignorant liar who lies about everything. Only certificates. So you people are just entertaining a vegetable. You are entertaining a man who die very soon. He is destroying future generations. There's no hope. There's nothing. You better petro bubium. Why never bre? Why would you get your dimatam? One hour bro, and you may. Na me catch you no sana ye kan sem sana kwase bia betro Facebook uko hu ekua poki so da ho ti America ha oba na nke ye te dance man ka ukọ oba no anka no passes anka beti obrayo ka do Jimmy from Maryland de kura so ukọ Ghana na me bwa anka wo da ho na anka beti akobambuti ya wo ya ka wo do Jimmy asoro ko so abetra ha wo dwo ho iso to woni say da so ba woni say iso ri yiri kura de be chi no there is a way on be make sure say iso ni atwe why utrimu fin say Burkina Faso for assemblyman for ba abetena ha o ye issue kwasiafo mo na moto so nkwasiase no wodu abetena America ko we kotenam na ye no bi mso ye Jimmy nti na ye tete ha na wo obi say ekua poki so to Ohio so to Maryland do Jimmy no ma betena ho oh America cry it's flat or chain a flood America ko check maybe a flood and say flood na ho ho go to Ghana a flood na street kwan ebubu te sekanzo budi mu Jimmy ne mo se kokko na betena broche sem ye issue monko tini me se ye beto aba se ye ba beto petro mu moa de bia kasa mo se ye moa de masa obie ni wo betima hwe me wa ha. I speak my mind and I speak on issues where Jimmy tini yedru ha Ghana's problem e Jimmy a yaso so inti na ende yedru ha se ankanya Jimmy e so anka ende yedru ha. There's no accountability in Ghana. People feel they are above the law, they cannot be checked. So because of Jimmy ayan checking ti yama ye Jimmy ama economy na say nipa ahochere nipa to say mo Ghana adentra ye penyini bi Jimmy nti ne yedru ha. So if we think say we can hide behind wenyini discipline then abra yama nipa opportunity upon opportunity, chances that correct the mistakes say nipa na yama opportunities one correct ya. What do? We speak in your face that you are foolish because we gave you opportunity. At least your competitors are giving you suggestions. When COVID hit, the minority, the opposition gave the NPP solutions. Said we have a team we want to help you with. You said no because it was. So when people give you alternative ideas, not someone to implement it, not say that what's the problem now? We are kwasia, we are paying Jimmy for. I will not come sit here and say we are president. Yamena ball or banner woo. A opportunity near the amount. And you say, tie na fa nyansa ne bi ka nyansa won na fa bu krom na wa Jimmy. Na won tie nyansa ne bi. Na wo so nyansa da ultimu nya adwuma. Member tena na mbezo so adentira wonyini. Na wonyini ye no obi nyini nchen. Some penifo na muti another country no almost so na di omunyansa ebu kuro no. In penifo ni bisu o kuro foforo so a omu di omunyansa ma wo tumi hye suit 8-piece suit. Aya ho sa abura no ma obusa dansen ekokota fro obotoji loan. Na ade na wo ye penyina wo ofie de. Why can't you think with your own people and then save them? But you expect me to spare you these words because when you or counterpart or colleague or UK or your penny to say don't want to create channel, and so they are thinking for the people. Come to America, or colleagues for 70 years, 80 years. They are thinking like elders in penny for paving way for the generation. Now, what do you want to say? You come with him when you now when you know what Jimmy are. Young not for Jimmy in his generations. So your president is daft, he's ignorant, very foolish. He does not take advice. He's always on the line of stupidity. So it's always about myself, and that is not the reason why we voted for Eleleput. So Dada Pinto, nobody can convince me this guy is cut for the job. He's not. If there's a change in government and there's a new person there and we advise the person, don't do this, does it, I'll tell you a fool. It is only a fool who does not listen to advice. We advise to go to the IMF. No, IMF, there is no. It's here. See petrol right now. See the economy now. See the dollar now. You expect me to use nice words and they wage me. Moko kanche sa mo journalist phone crash phone say omo no mko use nice words. But me sitting here, I will not entertain and pamper any fool who does not listen to the people. The plight of the people should be the plight of the people in charge. Mabodam ya bezo so wunyini so. Na nkwa na we penyini. Impenifo colleagues or classmates be na war England. E be na war US, e be na war Germany. And in so ta obi to make say at least in so far me kwam say ade there's a government that will come and rescue me. Obi ti kron say I had me ye adwuma Friday bia me pay dem kwase bi ti Germany. Kwase bi ti Massachusetts, kwase bi ti UK. Ni pay mfem entwemu da. Or yeah, the 40 hours now. So Friday and the last Friday, 12 midnight. Or better the phone. Kwasi ebia mekanchen say, hey, this week they ain't twin to your and so sani pana otiha. I say I just have no problem. And mo Jimmy. And it's the politicians treat him somewhere mwano. Let me tell you something here. See this guy. Mustafa Amin and American on WhatsApp no. Yawo June 2022. Kwasi ato my NPA boss named outstanding public sector leader of the year. And Kwasi Adiseya, who actually put this together. And Kwasi Adiseya, they don't work, they don't deliver, they steal, they are corrupt, they don't want to answer questions. Niya foolish boys and girls bisu to Ghana, yan set up group, yama obi award, into the down and they are fooling. We are in June. How did this guy, we are expecting this guy to come out and answer questions. $300 million. Contract and we are signing $300 million contract and we are signing. Now we signing we ni ebusa say juma de na wudi no eye ni ye de kwhye wa obi ankasa that yesati ha June yesi Mustafa Hamid na wakonya Bawumia. So imagine you go and say Bawumia should be president. Nkwasi ade say na betete hu. No accountability. The moment you start to speak against people, ni akofo religion aba, ni akofo degree aba, fake degrees no, mo nipa we Katie Hammond way, but damn for Katie Hammond way. Me catch them say Katie Hammond is not a lawyer. Katie Hammond, or he's an imposter like a Kufuado. He's not a lawyer. We are talking about $300 million contract. Till date, board into me releases statement say we were part of this. Because we know the minutes. We have everything. We have people on the board who know this guy never showed up at the board. The board was sidelined. PPA, Public Procurement Authority, for say they have not seen any document showing say a contract has been renewed. $300 million. Kwasia we and nimsa ba otwe kwan na Ghana wallahi. O kan sia kwasia bi say me teni intiana no ka teni asem na teni a wejimi yen kan asem. Kristo ni a wejimi yen kan asem. Infantini a wejimi yen kan awureni ajimi yen kan asem. Enkrani ajimi a. So that mo kwasia de na amode te Ghana no. We do teni na go kan religion. Wa bodam wo na odwene sa anwoma no ho. Onim so teni a na so onim so obi be kaseti na don't take public office. Because the moment you avail yourself, the moment you become greedy and take public office, you are telling us we have every right to question your actions. Adana, clergy, Islamic cleric in Kasiano Ghana, why is nobody saying Mustafa Hamid? We know you to be a Muslim. Prove to the world that you never did this crime. Release a statement. Let the board talk. Everybody is quiet. They are waiting. Salah time. Normally, oh Allah, the guy is stealing. Question his integrity. These Muslim clerics, why are you not calling Mustafa out? That you want us to believe you. You are part of us. Show the world that this thing and the special prosecutor, you have nothing to do with it. They are quiet. They are waiting for you to say, Pepe ni abwa. And they say, hey, where did Pepe ni atam? What bodam? Yehu Pepe fo nyansafo 100 billion abetwem ko. Yehu Christopher nyansafo Pepe ni wejimi Christo ni wejimi. I will not sit here and take sides when it comes to our money, when it comes to governing, when it comes to positions that we actually put together for you to fill. And to me, I'm not the kind of person you can intimidate me with religion. tribe. You can't. So person don't step in public office. Inti unya omo ya ignorant about what they are doing now. And I'm going to intimidate omo with these kind of things. Hey, waka say tia pepe ni, waka say tia eye Christo ni, waka say to me, I don't care. Mena waka say yesi Kumasi almost half off. Ya team. Kumasi mena waka say almost Kumasi half dum so. Ya Jimmy team, ya Jimmy nti. Ya beba ho. Say me there, O24 said to Nana on kwaso. Me da say, Nana de wa mama green light no. O say Kevin, me on hene kese sebio eye edua krampo no anase edua ba akokora eso anka ebi say me nana no bi agimi kan manim ntime no me clearance o. Me clearance free menhia e na menhia asase no so 400 acre ne be ka ho asem ba nyende. Asa menhia so aka kyerem say me na asam so ba me nkyerkyere me obi anti ase enti 400 acres ase no state line na ma menhia no ye bedwudwam an enne na enam de pe O24 asem no O24 de o enipa bi a asam ne ba na fa no ho kora o se ka na amanfo hu no kora no de anya no ka de ye no ka enti O24 ya de a okọ Memphis ya ye block street ye be gina ye nyina ma O24 fans enti 400 acres abeka ne nsa na se nye the right way beka nana de o feel me so feel na nana me na who fin to Germany ka say I already O24 atem O24 feel me so feel na won kwa so ye beka asase ne ho asem an ende de gina nana no so Jimmy ne e do so enti me no ka say kokuma se ko hwe ye dum light ni bi yanko enim shie mo de mo hu bibi da. Now see this. John Boy di so person say general secretary biem adentia and nsem ni bi ni say they are not going to do any try and error into omo de omo ya bawumiafo and then I'm say already is and manifesto said yen and I'll say I knew NPP was going to lose some seats in 2020 polls and Osaka say seat no lose you know because of COVID-19 entina NPP for lose seats no me maka mesa kan biom NPP no on egu me say there is nothing you people can do to save the NPP. Egu. It will take another 20 years for the NPP to come back to itself. NPP ne si wasi ano egu. It will be na so de wa with me. And we all saw it during this Ashanti region elections, any other regions, Say Emrantie bi atuma tena say ye delegates. Ye MPP for delegates omo nye angels omo ye Ghana for a omo te ahokyere a etimu bi mu. Omo ye Ghana for first before party ma. Petrol ye turn high price no omo nyina nim. Eye ahokyere a ekoso adwuma eni Ghana omo nyina timbi. Dodo na omo ye delegates omo ni adwuma. Now eno issue a ye fanton chain. Now let's talk about NPP as a political party. Ewo abemu. We are regional chairman. We di party nim ewo region nim. Na election do. Now for once you have to just sit back as a delegate and reflect to say e dey na mamentoma asimisima nkode nim sanko di nim. 2020 elections, John Dramani Mahama had left power less than 4 years. John Dramani Mahama, before leaving power, he was the most vilified, most hated, most disrespected president in Ghana for Enya. The anger towards John Mahama before election 2020, before he left power in 2016, it was greater. Itibusango say, what will make John Mahama bounce back in less than 5 years to get more votes than Akufo-Addo? What will make NDC so attractive to Ghanaians to say over 5 million to 6 million people voted for the same person we thought to say he was the worst in our history when it comes to development, when it comes to governance, when it comes to intelligence, when it comes to people making sure the peace, stability is intact. What will make Ghanaians say we 6 million people, 2016, 15 it should tell you clearly, say the party in power It's not attractive to anybody. We are talking about an opposition that did not have the EC on its side. We are talking about opposition that did not have the police on its side. We are talking about an opposition led by Mahama. It did not have the soldiers on their side. We are talking about an opposition now Otikromoa. We all saw the machinations. Bibia wasn't in their favor. But they were able to pull 6 million votes, more than the sitting president and the sitting party. So what will make a delegate sit in Ashanti region and say, Metwama kwasiampe na Oma Mahama 5 million votes? Because if you look at John Boedu, you look at Abronya DC, you look at Chairman Wontumi, I'm person retain you because Jubilee House per se, but we be the president now. These are the people who handed 5 million votes to John Mahama. These are the people. John Mahama got 5 million and over vote because Chairman Wontumi, because Abronya, because the General Secretary John Boedu, they handed the power to him. Those votes to him. You know why? Because they did not link with the people. They did not have that connection with the party. Inti yatihano MPP delegate omo Ghana no dodo no mo asantime no, without due respect, dodo no tuma Chairman Wontumi no omo ye moa. Now say Chairman Wontumi be chair usika, and I know Chairman Wontumi sika or chair no, it is almost a quarter of our budget as a country. Over 10,000 Ghana cedis per delegate. Every constituency got over 100,000 Ghana cedis. Busa won say sa sika or the mawi saying or what the ho. O Ghana ni o delegate akọ too much Chairman Wontumi. I remember no can say 10,000 e be sa. I want you organize a 2 bedroom. Sa 10,000 oji no. Wontumi fan fele wo car 2 weeks e be sa. Now busa won say so obi a na obeye o chairman na oni kapre. Obey o chairman, munyam nu so ebodamni. And what cars fleets and o sit down akese or sense asno e hokre de hame no. Asantefo amokoto aba, delegate amokoto aba. Amoka se chairman Wontumi ne yeto ama no. Oya santini ba odi bokodi nchene. Wonim de esi obekwai asase so. Oboase adanse asase so. Wonim galamse chairman Wontumi edi say asase no. Wosa do kwase akotoma Chairman Wontumi no. Wo deserve se kwase abedi wenim. Enya hwekura no ma weni enko ochi na fa weni to eye asase na onanam de gyaw no nipa baako tumi politics nti osei no fa weni to na kasa koko a ye buagu kwase koko a we buagu o Ghana nko anti metwetia no yenim say politics ne de e akromfo ene wom dodo no it is all santini ba te se me akaniba udi bokodi nchiri se onim nyansa che obi na osa kwotro se maje 10,000 Ghana nti me to ma akoima the next 2-3 years no koko na aka no asase na aka na yede boy ho samrane no me man sa official authority to go back and destroy ya we kwasea unim nyansa we jimi hwebono fo no so amuso jimi sa question anka oso mubusa mo ho no say na mo ye keep you for 4 years no eye den na Mahama nya vote we chese munyi adwuma bia ye magimi muntumi emma ye more than eye Mahama vote no. You can't, they can't. This group of fools John Boedu omobe wiem obeka ko wiase Jubilee House abetuatua nkofo obewini Abronya wini Chairman Wontumi wini nkwasiafo eye the same Black Stars amodo call 2020 that time kwana NDC for omoni nte sa o se sia de omatotuo. Yes, your conform NDC for matotuo. Yes, your conform your Ghana for you see no much romanyansa say you don't have to belong to a political party. My mem bomb me ho buying 2020 no na majority of Ghanaians omo Ghana no mun jin this police ni betuma twituo ekufo de betuma instruct soldier kanda pa betuma kase soldier for police for nko Ghana for tuo. So they were relaxed. They thought we are living in a peaceful country. This is a situation that now nipeleniati whether our party or no party watotuo or what bibi da what ho buying. You think this is the time you can win over 6 million votes to maintain power? So to just go and say matwama Chairman Wontumi we kwasia, because one, you have given Chairman Wontumi the official space to come and destroy the Ashanti forest, and medarasepa on say ni nyina say ye Jimmy Chairman Wontumi go ahead Say assassino. Family Krigun Sonim, Kuomo. Say a Jimmy, because you disikechi, yen Jenny, Dachim Mahon. So with me, when I see these people, I keep telling myself, say, most are the 2024 solid. I'ma end this. Let me tell you, even 2024, Mameka be been to Ghana for Tim Namunti. If the NPP wins, the people will not accept it. Me say, if the NPP, whether whether Bawumia or Alan Cash, if the NPP win legitimately, the people will not accept it. There will be civil war or there will be a coup. You know why? Because what these people have done, it has proven, actually Ghana for say, this particular group of people, they can't lead us again. It is not about the election, no, just a formality. The people have decided they don't want the NPP. So upon the 2020, EC, Jane Mensa, Bosman Asare, again, the 2024 election, many MPP I'll pull out. Well, let me tell you, you cannot use police to intimidate Ghanaians again. On the coup police for no. Ghana for the coup soldier for no. Because they are not real policemen and they are not real soldiers. You cannot use party foot soldiers wearing uniforms to intimidate the people. Ebianse and Ramakote say, Obi to say, Brian Champon is speaking in Ghana. Brian Champon is a murderer. Brian Champon is a killer. In nowhere in Ghana's democracy should we allow somebody like Brian Champon to be speaking through the media. Brian Champon does not deserve to live. Because Brian Champon ordered thugs to butcher Ghanaians like animals. Brian Champon di nipa anim ede criminals Ghana for bu nipa. We saw it on television. There was a commission made up of judges saying Brian Champon is guilty. So I don't know why Brian Champon will have that energy to even step outside and say NPP will win 2024. You know why? He wants to be national security boss. So he went into hiding, and he went to hide in that rock city. In the future, people will set it ablaze, Now he's popping up because they want to come together, go after Kandapa and put him there. In any country, Brian Champon cannot walk the streets of any country. Because Brian Champon orchestrated murder. A commission, at least we know, said Brian Champon has committed murder. And so the president, who is a criminal himself, who entertains criminality, said, I don't care. So that is why today you can see somebody like Brian Champon walks out to come and speak on Ghana politics, speak on election 2024. How dare you? Jimmy Nkwa saying that guy is not supposed to be walking freely on our streets. That guy's investment shouldn't be sitting there. He actually ordered criminals to butcher Ghanaians, shoot people. And this fool calls himself, I'm an ex-United States military man. You're a veteran. Come to America and people point a gun at you and say, the American military does not raise thugs. The United States of America military, they never raise thugs. They raise people who are committed to the stability and democracy of their nation. So you cannot even associate yourself with the United States Army. You are a criminal. You are a murderer. And all these people, they are popping up because they made some crazy money. Because we are foolish to entertain murderers. So today you see Brian Champon walking and making statements. I'll tell you something about Brian Champon. I'll tell you something about that guy. In any country, that guy should be shot. Yeah. He's ordered for criminals to go shoot Ghanaians. What do you want me to say? Brian Champon should be what? But and these people are all walking. So me, I am telling the NPP, me, I'm an MPP. Semu we need election 2024, the people will puke it. They will come after you. They will not allow you to govern. You know why? Because you have proven over these years you are not people who can handle our democracy. So you have set the tone for destabilization of the country by the citizens when you win again. Boys now, Volta region say, Omo per se, omo be overthrow government. Last week Friday, about 38 of them, no lawyer, no court, nothing. Those boys, go to Nsawam right now. Kandapa ordered for the 38 boys to be thrown into Nsawam. The dangerous part of this is, said those guys are not Ghanaians. Let me tell you, and the prisons officer, the boss knows, 38 of them right now are in Nsawam. They are there right now. Now those boys from Kochi Omo, Porta region, they arrested Beninois, Togolese. They don't have any relation in Ghana. Those are the boys they're going to use as terrorists in Ghana. Because now, when they set up an artificial coup, they will bring these people out, they will shoot one or two of them, and tell Ghanaians to come and identify if any Ghanaian knows them. Nobody will show face and say, this is my family member, this is a Ghanaian. They are putting those boys on Sawum 38. They are there right now. Ome yo we pay 1-1. Omo ba. No more bomu to kuomo. Because these guys are not Ghanaian. They don't even speak English. They don't speak Chi. They don't speak any local language. Omo che foreigners. As I speak, let the prison office boss say those guys are not there now. And that is what they are planning to do. In the South 38, they are going to be taking them out. They saw some armed robbers. They wanted to attack a minister. Pepe, do you know this guy? So nobody will show face. Oh, they are not Ghanaians. We told you, terrorists are coming in. That is the plan of Air Kandapa, Air Ekufuado. That is what they want to do. So I keep saying that these people, they have shown Ghanaians and say, if you don't defend yourself, you let a fool rule you or a fool lead you. So whether you win and fight, Jack, well, you people have no idea. Now see this. We will fight the Ejapa deal with everything we got. Muntaka sounds warning. He's lying. He's a liar. Now Muntaka has been doing this for a very long time. Let's watch this video. After that, I will speak on this matter. Do I have it? Let me see.
Caught up in the issue about monetization of politics, etc. We've seen the MPP regional elections go by. Delegations have surfaced again. I have a guest with me who himself possibly will be very instrumental as far as the party is concerned. Their own party will be going to the same possible phase of electing executives. I wonder what his concerns are with that. And we'll talk about the economy too, if you haven't read yet. Ghana is one of the top 10 countries at high risk of debt distress, with the prediction that we might possibly default in payment of our debt. That's a apocalypse for any economy anywhere in the world. So there's a lot to talk about, and Parliament's place in all this. My guest is the Minority Chief Whip, Muntaka Mubarak. Mr. Mubarak, thank you for your time here on PM Express.
Welcome.
Great to have you again. Yeah. Another meeting of Parliament has just begun.
Yeah.
I wonder what your expectation is of this Parliament. The last meeting was characterized by a lot of acrimony over the e-levy and an attempt to remove some MPs. You're back again. Is this going to be more peaceful, more calm, more collaborative and consultative?
Well, I mean, that is what we always hope for. I mean, but I've always said that the second meeting of Parliament, I haven't been in this house for over a decade, is what I usually call the oversight meeting. Because, I mean, you know that the first meeting is the State of the Nation, where the president comes to say a lot of things, then you debate about them, you argue and what have you. The second meeting usually doesn't have any ceremonial thing. Mm-hmm. So for me, it leaves Parliament with an opportunity. One, you've approved budget in December to review. Where are they, what is going on well, what is not going on well, get committees to oversight properly, visit sites, go out and see what the ministries and agencies are saying they are really doing. All these things, this is an opportunity. You have some bills that are very critical. This is an opportunity to do them because it's a quiet, what do you call it, meeting. Usual second meetings, it's going to last between now and July ending. So you have this about 2.5 months to be able to do a number of, or 2 months to be able to do a lot of things that are usually not pushed hard by government. It gives you some room to be able to do that. Because usually the third meeting, you know, is session. You know, we have a session also here. Each session has 3 meetings. So let's get government things done. Whether it is for the good or for the bad, you will not listen. Once government wanted it, government must have it. And I think that's worrying. And I hope all these institutions that were concerned should show concern for us to be able to have some amicable way of working. Because you see, this hang parliament, honorable chairman also always argue, it's not hang. I say, well, it's hang. It's hung because 137 each party and then one independent. If we don't find a new way of working, believe me, this will keep repeating itself. Anytime you come with something that is controversial and where entrenched positions are taken, you are going to be having the same kind of challenges, probably maybe even worse. Because you see, with e-levy, it dragged for 5 months, and then, I mean, they say, don't be saying that. I keep saying with the help of the courts, you managed to get done. Are you sure the next time, having that experience that, oh, a court or some other institution could be used to do this, minority is going to keep the same strategy? I don't think so. What other strategy could they probably use? That other strategy may be unethical, unorthodox, maybe a very difficult one. I get it.
It appears you've learned your lesson from the e-levy.
So that is the thing. When you allow people to come and say, oh, I've learned my lesson, you don't know what else they will be doing the next time. So I think that those who claim to be interested in trying to get this hang parliament to work effectively should try and do that. Other than that, because I have always said, if government wanted to come with something, you could do do it our way. So long as everybody keeps doing it his or her way, I'm sorry to say, I don't pray for that, but I see it coming. One day we may have some controversial thing, and it may be terrible.
I mean, talking about controversial thing, the finance minister did a press conference recently and was very categorical that the Japa royalties deal is going to be brought back as instructed by the president. We don't know when, but it looks possibly like this particular meeting. What is the minority's position still that you oppose?
I can bet you that our opposition to Japa is bigger than our opposition to e-levy.
Really?
Yes. And I will not sit here and tell you our strategy. But believe me, if that attempt is made, they won't find it easy.
But that money, government Ghana needs 500 million, at least if you're using the last time, dollars.
Look.
Government Ghana needs that. We are in an economic crisis.
Look, Evans, I keep telling you this. You give somebody a whole cow to go and sell. He can't tell you that, oh, I ran into a loss. Just give me a tie. After this tie, I can assure you that I'll be more judicious. I'll be able to make profit. And you believe that person. Let's say this $500 million, worst case scenario, multiply by 8. That's how much? That's how much? That's about 4 billion.
You think it's too small?
Is that okay? You've given somebody over 300 billion. He cannot even account for it. And he's struggling to get 4 billion. Look.
Okay, so that's Muntaka, right? Now the question is, Busamu said, what has he been able to stop as the minority chief whip in parliament? He's lying. He will go and take money. That's all he has been doing. What is a majority in parliament? They've come out speaking like this because Yenyafa Japan by parliament. He's quick to set your mind to that thing. Say NDC chief whip or the leader. They will not agree. He's lying. He is preparing your mind for another disappointment. The plan. This is how it works. And don't trust Muntaka. Mumusa Muntaka, the sense of a minority chief whip. What has he won in parliament? Ediana Yetumdia Ba Muntaka say, through me as the chief whip, I've been able to whip everyone in line. We rejected this. None. You see, now he's blaming the court. Instead, Onim said there were some things he could have stopped. Busa Muntaka said, a health minister, Ajimamenu issue, na kozi saying. He's the minority whip, right? If you want the numbers to be on your side, those are the things you pursue. MPP4 are tricky. You know MPP, they will come after us. Are you a thief? Because you are not scared to hand over a thief to the police. Muntaka is preparing your mind for another business. He is lying. He will come out there and come and do the drama. And this is not the first time. Muntaka has been doing this for a long time. On your search Mensah and in a po in Kumasi, that is what they have been doing. Every day you might think he has an issue with Oseche Mensah. He's lying. And this interview, when you listen to him carefully, Obua, he is going to make millions again from this Ejapa deal, and finally they will go and pass it. Because Muntaka na jiskanu. Majority of the money sa ekoso parliament Emma NDC for end to mean passing Bibia and stopping Bibiano, and because of this guy. At a point, he is defending crime. At a point, he makes you feel say they are there. He is there to protect the NDC and the ordinary Ghanaian. He's lying. Oh, when the Japa comes, you obwa me see. He will get up in parliament and say, we need some consensus. Let us form a committee. That is what he does. Oh, yeah, and until today, when you go to Asawase, he does not even want primaries to happen. Oh, yeah, why don't you want primaries to happen at Asawase? Into your Ghana now, Shame. Now just say what Muntaka is saying is something that you can believe in. You are a fool. Don't believe him. Mumusan one question say, all the nonsense you are making, I obey a chief whip, minority. Have you been able to stop anything? Nothing. So why is he still there? Why is he still there? Uncle Kachrem said, there's one thing I've been able to use my experience as the minority chief whip to stop. Namaka said, okay, something I can hold on to. There's nothing you can hold on to. Muntaka is a failure. He's a liar. He does business with you people. The same way he's doing business with Asawase for. The same way Asawase rokotna Zuria. No chantro. Na wakakan kosiasam no asoroko. Na sebe yeni anum pepe for the biswa. Omum pesa impunti obebano. No mudi omujimi idinechi. Mumusan one simple question. Even the Black Star job. Ansani edi ejuma be mount. Bebusa also resume way. Muntaka resume obey a minority chief whip. A day na wetuma stopping in parliament. You don't need him there. Muntaka is a liar. He would never. You see, Muntaka's job is always to make you think, say, he would lead the minority to achieve something. Obwa. Me say Muntaka, Obwa. He has already taken money. He is starting to set the grounds for the MPP. And they will pass Ejapa. Yenyinetia. Me say, they will pass Ejapa. Muntaka will take his millions. Go and buy that his house at New Jersey. Okako win one number of rich. No asabe tanga defend the adwa safo kwasi ampenyi no. Say, yenja ma adwa safo ntina America ndi kwasi asam na yenye sikampon didi. Na taxes ye jima before taxes ye di malchi ye bro mo adenta omuntua 1 Ghana 2 Ghana ye jinko for e-levy na kwasi ampenyi nim so dwan we abetena say leave adwa safo alone. Na adwa safo so eden sina tokro dem se open ano ono to abegina eslange ye jimi. Nobody's angry. When you talk to people here, Americans, and you say, I have an MP, a minister living in America telling Ghanaians that she hasn't decided when to come back to Ghana to do her job. Everybody, the person just asked me, are we okay? I said, we are okay because there are a lot of fools leading us. America ni bro ni our politics more say, are your people okay? They are foolish. How can your minister be sitting in America, come on national television to tell you, I'm not ready to come to Ghana. I'm taking care of my personal business. And that, fuck you all. I don't care. And nobody's angry. Adwa Safo's interview on Joy News was like, F every single Ghanaian. Yes. She said it in plain language. By Jimmy Tiantiasie. You get, so say, let us not go after Adwa Safo. Let us keep her. Now Jimmy Tidebiano. No, Asabetina say, he is going to fight anybody to stop Ejapa. Wajini don't trust Muntaka. NDC struggling in our parliament today because of Muntaka. It is because of Muntaka. Because what happens is every day he does business, he goes, takes money, and then he comes to confuse the leadership. Oh, Senator Oma answers, no, he was not emphatic about some things. Or Ginny, because Busangosa MPP for Crown somebody Japan have they spoken on this matter? Or say chairman have they spoken? They want Muntaka to come test the waters. Into a Fred Joy, come and interview me. Into or set the pace, you know. And then he has set the pace already. Now the NPP majority in parliament will listen to his interview and pick where they think is good for them, and they will use that to make Ghanaians Ejimi Fodibiso to think, say, Muntaka is not saying sense. Why is any panel there bano? Why is the person not pushing? And you now, oh, chairman, they are bad. What about defense? No, what problem? Man, ne pass. So they all channel. Una obo defense. So Barcelona bebo all the tiki-takas, all the passes in the world. You just sit back and wait. Pack your bus and wait. Why do you quickly walk to their pass and say, bring the ball, we are waiting? No, allow them to come. So this is something he has been doing for years. I will never trust Muntaka on any parliamentary duty. Never. He has made millions because of our ignorance and stupidity. Because Ghana for Jenny and a subsabio NDC for 2 for Monty, Jimmy for. They keep following Muntaka, thinking Muntaka can give them something in parliament. Muntaka is there to serve the NPP. He is there to serve his friend, Oseche Mensah Bonsu. He does not care about the NDC because he has made his money. Ono Koshen Sasia Wajino Kumasi was this estate. Obeto mansion our New Jersey. Nembami no obawo amabruchiri. Kwasia toti asawasi dimatem. Webusu efie krebu. You are foolish. These are people we need to question. Muntaka is a liar. Don't trust him. In some kind of honor, a yone MP before I join home. Muntaka will pass Ejapa Yeteha. They will pass it. Muntaka will lead that. You will come back to this topic very, very soon. Me say, Mobakaza Kevin Oboni, Muntaka Mubarak. Our Tiasa was also on per primaries, no. I didn't know on per primaries. Kronunti. Odusende yeto abande. Echo yes Kenya Fin Krabitia. Now see this. Bring plastic chairs to school next semester. Teacher trainees at Atebubu College of Education told. Teacher trainees are suffering. You see, our teacher trainees, no? You say, Monswa desk na mumbra. Yesterday, you say, Monswa desk na mumframbra school. Desk in ho. And yet, Nahana Baumia bedin in Quasia, and Amudimu Jimmy DH. Yea, teacher trainees are suffering. Nurses are suffering. Nurse trainees are suffering. And Quasia can say, and they are bedruha. And you say, teacher trainees, no, you say, more bar a table before, Obian fan a desk, mbra. How low, baby, I beduni. Yes, some of our plastic chairs. Bring plastic chair. Yes, some of our Jinya Mew, Okofa a year interplast, Yenji. Media may catch them. In the teacher training for no qua, Jinyame, I, dear Oboshibu to be international embuno. Jinyame for one school, may advertamo. Jinyame Concord. The international I say, no, I know Embuda. More for Jinyame, walk for interplaster. Yanje, say you do no. Ye Jimmy, ye Nimansa, Okokape, now man for the sentiments. Where Christoni, where Uneni, where Santini, where Pepeni, Intiman Canasam, and the Dewan and Quasia for group be I imagine say, or Mechiedi, and Omochiedi Abedunde. Teacher trainees at Abu before. Yes, some from a plastic chamber. And I am happy this is happening. You see, last time we catch you, we say the ASU of Ghana in Sia, you see, Yansa. Me pese we are to the point where Ghana, nipa bet me jina krum, no she petrogun who so shit on. Yeah, said the because as we so, oh dear, I saw a kedabio. Send another drunk for the Tina piece of catcher say. Arab Spring, it will tell the politicians how the people are feeling and what they want. But to the point to be a young man will stand in public and pull a gun. Public official be there. Note. I did this. But say do that level no because we don't think. Ye nimi nyansa. Jimmy chere mo na ye dwen say eno e firi nyame. It may get to that point whereby we will learn some sense before we take the next step. Because Bibian Toya, you problem, we don't see problem. And the Rwanda now, Uganda now, country as civil will be a city. Say, I am going to start. Oh my God, say, hey, you better show, and son was starting. Because they have seen it before, they have felt it before. Loved ones, kids, women, they died, people's wives, husbands, a man for ma, ye chanko for nine, a chamonsa, long sleeves or short sleeves. They have been there before. They always remind themselves of that, so they never want to do it. Now, ye will be da. Inti oka no kreche nipa no o chechire mu chire nipa no say nipa no mudi wenum yankwase afo mu nim nyansa ye nsesa omumu no odwin say nipa ne asantini nti oye awunani nti oye frafreni nti ena o say won pe na asem nipa ne tietia te say bosum nti enye sa it's about we need to let them understand say to me no ye frɛ ye government no Yabatu petrum. Oye says Anquasia for him did say John Chi, Mamma Cassa John was a bonnet, say John Gronfoy. Oye Sanquasia for none of Jubilee House and the Atom Sikim, Yatom Pemo Munyashino. Oye say for more. They don't care. Ona Aquasian Penny. Omonko for you no mudawu. Small girls are more legal, Uncle Form, tech girls. Where Jimmy say ye Kenyans as I want it. Ye dear, ye be ye Nyankopon. Oye so Jimmy Tizao. God will never stop what he's doing to come and help a Ghanaian who knows the truth, knows the right thing, the action to take. When take Nyankopon Yakwasi Ampenyi. Gentino Nyankopon who a boy or the answer to ye trim. Ye Jimmy. So I always pray, say, you do that point whereby it will always set as an example. It will always prick our brains. Say, we will never get to this point again. And in there, yet Ghana, nobody wants to talk about 1979. Time of J.J. Rawlings, Kuno. It is something people are not comfortable with. You know why? Because it taught them a lesson. Time of J.J. Rawlings 79. There are some people that don't even want to hear it at all. There are some people who so believe, say, and can see a hande. The issue is, it has taught us a lesson. We don't want to go back there. So why are we sitting here today? Say we know, say what is happening can lead us to that, and we are still quiet. You want me to come and tell you, say you are being fooled? You shouldn't know. You shouldn't even know from me. You should see it from Wankasa Abrabona Obona. The impunity, the disrespect from Ekufuado and this Akronfowi. You need to understand. You need to know. And then sometimes when I hear people say, Kevin, target the middle class. Those be say, my show, I'm not targeting any middle class. I am not on this platform because of who I could PhD. I am not on this platform because of who I was who school. So also school you can actually understand what is happening. I will not come and sit here and say my target is the university student. My target is the middle class who are intellectuals. If you are an intellectual and you don't understand what is happening to speak against and make a right decision and vote these people out, you are a foolish intellectual. School now I am here for the vulnerable. I am here for the aimless. I am here for the visionless. I am here for people crying for help. People are visionless today because leaders have not put things in order for them to even find their own vision. Today, people are hopping from left, right, center because we have not created opportunities for young people. And the people on the streets we don't respect. Saan Korana Ekosa Omala Okumasi say, Omofa a year 10 swa Niakasa KA for Monsalama MPP ni this no Omo NM target. I want the young KA girl now or Kumasi Kejetiano. So to be for Bas Koni Krum Omba Bium. Sa time no be quiet sadano anke be create adwuma no me pese ye nya sa nyoma ni bi obi betena srem na asantini so asantini nyoma me pese infantini eso infantini nyoma e okotokraba me pese pepe ni so ni pepe ni nyoma e wo srem. I will never sit here and underestimate anything and say where the enya hwe. My people, the people I am targeting are the vulnerable people. Oma ya de 2 Ghana dada omono. Oma ya de 10 Ghana dada omono. Oma ya catch say besika ye hostel amono. Oma ya catch say ye ba galamse be ni ye bo mutu oku omono. Oma mo te Ghana ye be dada omo ka say be si bibi te se napco. Na napco no ebe ma adwuma, everlasting job, permanent job. They are my target. I don't care about the foolish intellectuals. If you are an intellectual today and you don't understand what is happening in Ghana, you are a foolish intellectual. School na oko no unimi nyansa. Oko kan woma. You cannot apply your common sense. So I am not here because I was saying maybe somebody to think say, hey, this guy is fixed nice. I don't care. I want the ordinary person now and the men who or swear in toes or swear you so no be story him na or shemeno on to me afford a year sa TV no or no and I make an answer mama no na nyan kwasi afo am to say target the intellectuals. Who are the intellectuals here? Don't we have intellectuals at 2014-15? They were vocal. Where is that foolish Isankuma? You people call those thieves intellectuals. You people sat there for those fools to call themselves intellectuals who know. And then where are those fools? Today, where are those fools? They have disappeared because they were using you people to make billions. They are fools. And I am also going to make sure I expose them to the point whereby Obie Niwa Obet taking advantage of Ghanaians. Anytime waha, into why you also work school too much. And I want to say this. I received a message in my inbox. It was a lovely lady. Now, Pastor Kevin, please. The show, children are watching. The show, children are watching. So please, your words. And I'm replying nicely. I'm saying, please, I really appreciate you taking the time to text me, send me a message. But what I can tell you is this show is not for kids. I am not here to entertain kids. I am here to save a nation. I am not fighting a self battle. I'm fighting a battle I need everybody hands on. This platform is not for 14-year-old kids. This platform is not for young kids. This platform is for adults who can think, make decisions when they go to the ballot, and change the destiny of this nation positively. And with all due respect to people who have a problem of with my language, I'm sorry. I am not here to please kids. This is a mature platform. This platform is a platform to liberate the people from this kind of tyranny. And with all due respect to people who are uncomfortable, don't watch this show with your kids. Because from the beginning, we did everything possible, spoke the nicest language. When you go back and watch my old videos, you will see I'm a very nice person. I respect every individual. When I meet people, I don't first ask you where you are from, which region are you from, which tribe. I flow with everyone. Until you prove to me you are stupid, that's when I start to make you understand no. So with me, when I get on my show, it's all about the issues. I am not here to please any kid. I am here to talk to the Ghanaian now, or you're matured in mind and in age, who can today go to the ballot and make a decision. You respect your che, your buni pa che. Omo de sana take advantage na omo di dia hwamo omo di dia omo mu yese yen kwasiafo na nka yen jimi kura anka yen jimi ya anka Kennedy Japan to because of the president Kennedy Japan that ben what say policies issues in parliament ye deliberate ya penyansa for mama chiro madwen wa kan bi da but wo hu ne say dodo na jimi dodo ne yankwasiafo obi te asim for su central ohun $100 da anopa nemba 15 kilometers 2 kilometers 4 kilometers to go see a block classroom ni krampo no akondwampo nsima ne ba ne betenem sa papa no oyokuani fertilizer na odi adwuma do sa mahama wona na ye free no and the fertilizer no emba okoka na Kennedy akotata no obiti asinfosu central ye si chip compound ye mebie keke na ye MP finish sebi wo kana ye tumi na call nurse be treat no ye nyeye obiti asin central fosu central sorry ema efre hospital ofri ho eba Cape Coast ebe hwe no ho yare sa MP Kennedy Japan no o TV so ti Facebook say ne ba wa brochire eco school wa brochire ema we wie school wa brochire inti Ghana fo nko ekwasia endarase na wo a wo hwe me no nya aboa na wo de wo ba no onya that same kind of education na ankanya wo de sa nipa no wona wutia ne taxes ne ba school na okono sa school na ne bana kwa abrochire na ende kwasiafo bi social media bloggers a omumba entumi mbobra papa bi no ejina jimi ni we so ma no the issue is odia wo ma no omunya sa opportunity no wa sinfo so anka unya e kire wo ya boa e kire wo nim nyansa na baka kire me se mensam soso e kuro bia nyansani enyansafo di anim no Kennedy Japan can never be an MP. You know why? Wabasa baka chem say yemfo yakwase ndi ba omiechi yemfo yakwase ndi ekufu ado echi yemfo yakwase ntua e-levy yemfo yakwase ntua taxes ye na ye monfo yakwase ndi echinye bibia owie ya wode de bakoto abrochire school abrochire ne mani bi nko free SHS ni bi sa ye lower education na school no enkurampo nya aduane ndi no ne man ko bi sa school fee di na egu no ne man ka ho sa health insurance na break it down ono ne man ba kumpo nka ho wo ya kwasea ti wo say aden na mekoka Kennedy Japan asem aden na wo ya kwasea ntira ohun so ya boa ohun se wonnim nyansa intendo de abrochire e na ono ne betwa picture sa ne ba no opportunity na ne ba no wo no oba na otifosu ne ohia bi se free SHS na oye no so eye papa anon sa ne mmoa no wawo mu no emegum enti otena wa o se nkofo ye nkwasiafo me pese me di omo so because dodo na jimi sani pana kotena parliament 27 years or 24 years ontumi si decent school Emma baby a mutua taxes man no ye ka Ghana over central region ene sa asen ho na ehia pa efosu ne wo uwura mu kosa de krom wala ne hu ni pa sa boa enso watena wa se mababro chire memba nyina nko school wa Ghana da na oto ye free education kwasia oba baby oda asa otwe otifosu oba wona vrongo unim baby mpa oda kwasia na oto abade taxes man no wabetena brochire se ono ne ba na wie school wa brochire na ekrobe na nyansafo die nim a ombeso san kwasia semo so na samwei asa begu abrochire say time ye pen ye beba adwuma time ye pen ye beba parliament time ye ne pe na woto waka yam se mensam so wo ya boa wo sani pa we e wo se oto ntosuko ko chense wo ye jimifo na wo hu mi se me jimi ana da ben oba America oba won say American senator, American congressman ba eco school another country so. The ben oba won say a government has implemented a policy none of their offsprings, none of their kids omumba biampo nkosa free SHS bi munya nkwasiafo munya mwa munjimiye na woti abrochi na wo so sankwasese moya wo nya boa. You have a problem with my language? The language is going to stay the same because yaman kwasiafo bi hu say nkwasiafo. So when I see young men, young women sitting there and say Kennedy Bay School abroche abra or no incline not no ekura ofrim no cheap compound mahama musi ebesi na yenwie ye enkura no kura school desk commitna so kura ebi ni ho wo ya boa. You don't deserve decent word from me. You never deserve that. I see you as an animal. Because what is the sense in telling you better things for you to change? These are fundamental common sense 101. Ye Jimmy to the point they say Jenny asosoman kwasiafo yesa and the meno say there's a young man or what asin fosu asin central free SHS crampo or win one e hia ne maame amade de man so nkotena okran fa ndi oni bi o ti Facebook ye Kennedy Bawa abrochire kwasia. Do you know the privileges ne bade nya na abrochire wona wutia ne taxes o abra adwo safo toka $50,000 $80,000 man ne Bawa abrochire ne ba no onchen wo ba no nti nipa no matena wo say enkofo edi omo ye mmoa o mame sankodi omo so be president ne enya Ghana 40 abrochire omo hu the lifestyle in abrochire say we there yen support no na wo nyezu enyezu ne o se rekoto enti nkwasiafo ene yedidi omo chi wo Ghana nkwasiafo ene yede tumi ahye omo nsam ye nim nyansa. The young ones are too foolish. Ye Jimmy Dodo inti mbra so se be yisu kasa sei mamu nyina mo hu nyansa edi enti na oto aba obeto aba ama ekufo ado a ne ba bia nko school Ghana obeto aba ma baomi a ensem okan be sinne ba kumponi wa abem obeto aba ma hwan Kennedy Japan na wajimi onu Kennedy Japan o si ni free SHS na wa nani je ho a eye papa on se ne mani nyina begum dabi odo egu America ena o sidie de bia na no tobe ena metua me masku America masa oba wie pre-K de enyo na wutia enso mama ena metua 84,000 ena metua wo se mo Jimmy mo yankurasefo because so what testimony you so mo hu se mo Jimmy. Kennedy Japan has tested you people wo se mo Jimmy na MP ono ne policy nyina wo wiase nyina ne say ai me de menyesika ukọ ne constituency ehiafo e wo ho chen bibia o Ghana na enso ukọ constituency a unya nipa e ma ne ko salai na onya aboa me betena nka say ende e mesrew titi a Kennedy eni nti na onya sa 2 minutes be se me di president so wa hwem mo wo hu ndwan no wa hwem ponche no ebi gu abrochire ebi gu fosu obo betuma aboa no na wonjimi ya onya kwasea unuano munjimi ya anka mobezo sansem we so ono abetena TV so do obi ba ebetena TV so say we de munya ne bibi ode ne ba betena America ne magu America o protected ne ba betena America obi ene obetena ne ba betena TV so say akwara we de munya na onim say America obi antumi nye Nobody will put his kid on TV and say, if you see this kid, go after the kid. He knows the system works in America. But Ghana and the Obiba, Ahmed Swali Betu TV. So Muhuna Munya and Adi Anchina Pepeu. As we speak, that guy is dead. His actions from the court, the federal court said, you didn't pull the trigger, but what you did might have caused that. And then Jimmy saying, Bible is saying, Ghana Fontia ye moi, moyan chindodo, mo Jimmy dodo. He cannot put his thoughts together. Nipa ya drill omu team de Ghana say on person the president. Adentia ye yankwasiafo to the point. And then kwasia semono, and then kwasiafo na yankwala nkora mpedifo to nkwala dudu ne Jimmy. Into the platform we are ba to force you people to think. Yes, until with all due respect, the language is not going to change until we see some good changes. And I'm going to say this today, a 18+ show. And yet for kids. And I'm sorry. So by share that's on 18 I catch us on that Kevin Taylor that's some men's words here. Kevin Taylor is not going to lick anybody's butt. I'm here to speak the raw language. Mr. Opa, with all due respect. All right, now see this. Upper East Region sack non-performing nursing trainees to cleanse health system. GHS director. Or see sack non-performing nursing trainees to cleanse health system. Director now or share apomudin so Ghana Health Service no or say non-performing nursing trainees for yen den yen sack omo. Inti sa director no many uti onim say when somebody is not performing, what do you have to do to the person? Sack the person, right? And so some kwasi afo betina Ghana kayo say adwasafo de yenya no. Adwasafo de one efie kura oma o oni Ghana mpo. Two wasaka kire mo say ono personal problems are all solved. Ada the problems be ending no be baga. Hey shit. Hey ye Jimmy o. Ye yankwasi afo ye lower just ye Jimmy. Me say Minister to meet Nabru catch the Ghana for so or catch him say go fuck yourself. Son or catch them. Say, me put them in imposa parliament in frame. Me put the Juma member no crowd and fam ho. Yada go tia me kind today. Me tia broche, me tia America, me member na waha. Me nim time member into mo famu Jimmy nko. Ahemfo aye din. So called intellectuals aye din. Politicians almost on president dey obi aye din. Obia also onim nyansa Ghana aye din. Na member tena so nye din. Me nya kwasia wo. And the director say, Obia on perform me be a pamono, Adentina Joasafo, only home po. And so yenya muntaka and nimso o dying out of free serum. Say, Yenja Adwasafo, na Joasafo in America, enjoying body pre mine. Na yan for Jimmy taxes no, ye we are man to be a net yashe, near their brad Joasafo, na or their bonnet sito kruno or their sito kruno, we am kwasia for. Na America no sani a chichiri na nka Joasafo no, kubina sa chance about in America. Me say American sana echiche nka Kennedy Japan na onenam hosa no Kennedy Japan na ono na adwuru bom sana ko benya ho abetena America. America wasn't built like that. You can't use foolish people to build a nation. You can't use people who disrespect the taxpayer to build a nation. You come live in America and you tell us you're not coming back home because you have some personal issues to take care of. Then why are you taking our taxes? A chair president ne Jimmy. A chair vice Jimmy, a chair abine Jimmy, a champion for Mokuno, do Jimmy. So we see this and we keep quiet. And then when young people like us speak out, they tell us you don't respect what but damn respect in the digital crew. Respect any digital crew. You don't need respect, you need commitment. You need to make sure a Juma Diamano you have delivered. Kwa America, braha, and kwasi form to tia almost MPs, ministers no, but so almost say utumiko kurobim ejumabim nipa oye manager oye younger than majority of the people who work there obeka so when you change into more instructions awonja kwasia sa na ebuman enso yet Ghana kwasia bi pay taxes pay at abroche yet yase no problem so for ye din obia ye din adentira MPP na power moa. Let's move forward. I will not stop the insult until I think me who's a nyansa for ebedi enim. What we have now are fools. What is stopping the president from firing Adwasafo? Next for the director say obi on perform the pamono, but Adwasafo the enjano. No when you muntaka the nim so giant. I can say let's keep Adwasafo because the strategy, the standing orders. Jimmy, What is standing orders? Is standing orders above the Constitution? Foolish criminal. Is standing orders above the Constitution? The person is not working. The person is not in parliament. The person is supposed to be working for the people. Omo jabe tena brochire yen fa mo mbra na emetwe omo so nyampa free parliamentar. Odo kwasia na wo simbra mbra be tena say the NPP is tricky. Who cares about they being tricky? You are a thief. That's why you are scared of the NPP. Inti kwasia de na mo ye on mo ntwa so na enko enim mo amotete America. And Doctor said middle school, high school, primary in America is free. Someone to America nyamunim. Mutuma kwasia we betina ho. I've paid $84,000 on tua kapre. Akra we omo na betina Facebook and Kennedy Japan by we school. Middle school. When tua she nothing. It is free. He didn't pay a dime. Middle school. Akra we onko college. Kennedy Japan did not spend a dime on this kid. America buying a share no kwasia to Ghana say Kennedy Japan by US kunti me a blogger into any dem nti bi da aboa na onua baba na ote amanchem no on the he does not deserve this ana me kwasia for sa into oba no betwa montro on the bia ne babia US school 84,000 since I met sa ko 84,000 yen ne de bia ne babia US school me spend 84,000 de bia ne babia US school me spend 80 on the man 84,000 kids only the man say 84,000 on the back. Oh, kind of correct. Oh, tantro. The guy lies. He is nobody without politics. I keep telling you people every single day. And I say, on who politics on to me. So passport de kutano and then the shield diplomatic passport. Oh, yeah, Bema to send me uncle say me jai politics. Hey, Radde. And Kagana Nyande. You know why? Because he has committed a lot of crimes against people. He's using politics to protect himself. Mumbusan say, I didn't know court. I will catch the court and say voluntarily, or one can say in the case a free court. Mumbusano. And I don't care the next action he takes. I don't care. But Mumbusa Kennedy Japan say, why did he go to the federal court to voluntarily write to the court say he wants to withdraw his case? Ask him. He has voluntarily written to the court to withdraw his case. Mumbusa said, why did he do that? He might have other plans. Everybody has plans. Maybe I know my next move. Maybe I read moves a lot. But Mumbusan say, why did he write to the federal court? He wants to voluntarily pull his case out. Oh, case in one case. We don't do things like that. You people don't sit there for people to intimidate you. Akwawe court to be our Ghana BI in the court. Where did the senior judge, and in your was or Kwasiampenyi, and in your watch with Mankasa. Menotwe, Anas and Kennedy are in court. Case Bako almost 8 years. Court Omotino, you change judges twice. Ghana and India. Your Jimmy system in your Juma. The system does not work. The system is broken. A Jimmy Fono does was system nim. How can a whole Supreme Court judge, a member of parliament who makes laws, tell you you're a fool and you don't react and you say walk? Yeah, Jimmy, we don't have a system right now. Today I was watching something on TV, Parliament, and I listened to these lawyers the other day. Nobody could criticize their fellow judges and lawyers. They can't. They were just dancing around the issue. I spent time. I wanted to really watch. Last Silence was showing it live. And I meet here, these speakers, none of them was able to be emphatic on the issues. They were all dancing diplomacy. They can't. How can you criticize your own colleague? They can't. And I respect those guest speakers. But at the end of the day, what did we get? We got nothing. We just got the same rhetoric, same English grammar, making people feel we are important. I saw the chairman of that event, Ohinena Owo, your friend is saying, Takrade Ohinena, your friend is saying, Nanankitia. A tribal bigot like that. They be a Pan-African. This is the same chief who sat in Takrade. John Mahama. Everybody be habo say already he's not going to step out and meet John Mahama because already CPP news said DND and Rollins and Kwasia Foni bino waban wanye. Ekufuado when Ekufuado was in opposition 2015. Or he were better about almost 11 hours. John Sokro and Jun Sobi. Adea I don't boom naba MPP naba. I'm about a chairman. When I was watching, Oba so I'm castle free TV so. O free so I'm some so TV. So wait, this tribal bigot. Otena Kromho, Jogati, Enum Reading Kwalankwara, on one family member who is a surgeon. Or yes, surgeon or person be takrade boa takrade. This man campaigned against the lady. I didn't try any ya MPP Joma or be another Joma Hama 10 or takrade be day. So fishing harbonia the English war. And we have people like this sitting in Ghana. Or me a handful. Or me a DND. I mean, those people I see them, they chuck me. They chuck me. Nananketia. The original Nananketia wasn't that petty. He wasn't a politician. He was a chief. That's why as Nananketiano, you saw the development time Kwame Nkrumah because he fought for his people. You are a selfish a foot soldier as a chief. Go to Takrade, Kwesimintim, what those drug addicts some good territory. We could forward now also and what has he done for them? Has he created even one job in Takrade? And these people all want our respect. I'm not going to give you. Bro, fuck a fake accent. Pan-African but that's not how we build a nation. You speak truth. You make sure the right things are done. Into say chairman, I'm chairman of the day. Yogati and the you nana inketia, your constituency, the whole Ghana, a drug constituency. All the youth, majority, 90% have become drug addicts. Because you have decided to play politics with the lives of the people. And I saw people entertaining that. Now see this. I received 100,000 Ghana cedis COVID-19 fund. She received 100,000 cedis. Now me hear audio. Now I'm sorry, the audio is not here. I think Mr. S. Oh, they normally ever say now you are the one I worry so much because Mr. P there. Oh no, it's all about the writings and the Mr. S. I think you guys sent me the audio. Munina mate NPP4 a year Sagnarugu parliamentary candidate or the audio we bar after the election. On we are $100,000 and the deputies are $50,000 and a cities and the COVID-19 sika and the yakotam $100,000 amano. I didn't say it, and I know some majority of you people have seen mohu's audio. No, in fact, let me see if I can find it. Where I won't hear no. Then utie sade webinar say you are not worried as a Ghanaian. Now me who say be a wabodam, ebi a wejimi. Ebi a who deserve say the omo de ye on omo fanya. Mr. S, get me too many things you sent me here. I can't find it. Try and get me thank you, Mr. S. I just received it. You see, and wait to and matam 100,000 COVID-19 money. And matam man said the NTR or candidates Emma NPP. Let me try and get this so that yeah. Let me try and play this for you guys to listen. At time cry. And into account. Account. And I know majority of people have heard motive audio we Mumientie, Omankasa MPP4, Omkoto Omabankwasi Abani, and Omokamu Masem. And these criminals are all working in Ghana. Okokazu Mwadi and Kwasia 4, Diana Mupesamu. What do you people want to see? I'm trying to get this audio. I think it's here. Let me get it for you guys. And
Alassane, I think last month or so, he made another comment. And as usual, people will say that, oh, madam, you are above it, don't talk. But let me tell you, if somebody closes his eyes to damage you, there is nothing like you are above responding to such a person. That one day, I will not take it. I will also have to come out and explain myself. If that makes me a bad leader, fine. But I will have to explain myself. And I know there are descendant people on this platform who will listen and do their own investigations. The COVID fund came. I was given 50,000. Oh. My quota was 50,000 as a regional second vice. Then, who doubles as a parliamentary candidate for Sanargu? I had another 50,000 cedis, making it 100,000. Then the constituency were given, is it 200,000 or so? I can't remember. So I called for, and MCE was given 30,000. I can't remember. Then Chama was given 20,000, and I think the other executives did 10,000, or was it Chama was giving 10,000? But I can't remember. So I called them to a meeting. I called the constituency executive to a meeting. And I told them that, fine, for me, I am going to add all the 100,000 that I am entitled to the constituency. Listen, I am handing over all my 100,000 to the constituency money. I didn't ask any executive to add his money to what I was going to give to the women. I handed over the forms and everybody to the team, and we went round and we did the disbursement. The next step was, I have taken police station executives' money and I want to spend that money. My 100,000, not even one that I filled for somebody in my house. Not even one that I filled for a member of my team. Secretary, Karamba, Polo, Chairman, they were in charge. After that, their form and everything was not given to me. They sent it straight to regional secretary, and regional secretary sent it to Accra directly. So my brothers, where did I spend the money? When I even added everything, not even a peso I took from it. What kind of propaganda is this? What kind of propaganda is this? So please, let's learn to tell each other the truth. You may not like me, but when you are talking about the things I have done, talk about the truth. If you respond with lies, I will come back and counter, because I will not keep quiet. It is only a dead body that you can lie on. I will not keep quiet to say that, oh, a leader there, you don't have to talk. A leader there, you don't have to talk. A leader, you don't have to talk, and somebody is always destroying you. I will talk. I will talk.
100,000 new Ghana as I think it's 1 billion. Old Ghana 1 billion. Into Ononkwano onya 1 billion. Old Ghana says no. And word no use no. She was entitled to it. Way or your chicken change or your low voltage a form cra. And odunya 1 billion. So imagine say omo one kind. Where nasara nugo say and the osremo. One nim say sika no ye nuanu sremfo no getting ye de ko ho omukrampo do munya bi mpondi enti telephone na omo won kan no mumbusa on telephone ono old Ghana no nya 1 billion and obi di nichi enya 800 chese asem na ye kan wa ha na de bi e kasa na mo kasa na mo see any time 1 billion old Ghana 1 billion ye de ma no enti omo moteten kran Kumasi ne ade romunya asen chema untumi wi asen abronye wi asen Jombo edu na to wi asen opele abu agina ngasa dada pinto no ngasa de code nsem ye ka eyoforiata ye ka obi de se bedie tuo ye ka chief of staff chese gabi mo na ofu yi we ama 1 billion na gabi nje sen so we mo ne issue na ye ka no enti ebetana ye kasa na obi to na ne bu ofu e na wota ekufu adu nim nyansa oyewi. I left my bottle at home. Where is Zara bottle? Where is Zara there? I left my bottle at home. Enti then the bottle back could be office na me fire and I use it. You get what I mean? Or no low class no form no. Or no 1 billion. Now any HS can saying. And this is just the surface. So you call detolization. Detolization. Last killers yan call mo side cry. Oba catch them say Ekufuado na buying edwene Ghana phone evifo we. Na yenya minister ne MPT abruche kan kwase asem kire mo school a wentua ne mani nyina 84,000 kids. Obia otua 84,000. Na yete ha na yeso yete abruche bi ne enim de ekọ ne yekasa na kwase bi to a ne tisa bosom. Kevin Taylor abuoba siato na omo metina abruche nya be Jimmy for say an ka you say Ghana be kwasia otiana Kevin Taylor there elodi oba kwasia ba otia abruche o abuo tesa wo school o ba school kwa aban ne tua kwasia fo mo fam koku free messages ni mo Kevin Taylor there. Fanu kogu free as such a slim basic school no Ghana and muama. When you say benye attention be near bomudin enjoying mefo mo jiminti tribe adokromo. Kakra de be mo di say mwanti mo ba ne amam $100 $200 na papa mpedifo maami mpedifo kwasiade ya kanfo nti kwasiade bia na mo di ekire mmoa enjoying Yakwenim in now see this. Akwe man can't jemo. Want to me bought votes to win Benefson. Me say on your pollster. Coming a dinner. Me say Benefson cannot predict anything. Hey, Titino, na yenye enim hiyo. Me na me catch remo. Oh, Ghana's only pollster. Then Bibi Aboko. I just want to tell you people, abundance obey papa, but ya juma. We have actually done research around the country and see there was a presenter. We have Mr. Benefson here. He's the national pollster and he's going to give us the results. He's actually going to predict who is going to win and who's going to lose their seats in Ghana. About hey, Mr. Benefson, hey juma so our microphone for we jim. We jim them well. Na kwam se vacant aye adwuma say onye adwuma bia oten kran o team radio to radio go so almost akwa betime wi ni o team radio to radio o wi na o chon paper so atenete atamils betime win o betime win but onye clear them kwasiasem na atamils betime win onye clear da enye nipa bi ni na competition no akwa we betina TV so the best pollster chairman want to me will lose hands down or free. When I'm with you, I chose about maybe winning. Setia. TTB. They are struggling to fit into the system. Yeah, your post, Papa, I will say, Benefson post. Obi odi host of Nigeria no baba ne mada. Way or dana jua ne funsun or da ne 19 come from way. They are liars. They have taken advantage of these people for a long time. Ometina piece of menkwasi akeka Benefson is here piece of put say no obeba na kwamra dan kantia na aloteje koptia na okuba akotia infantifo nko agimifo kwam se vakan ahoreni osoro so infantini nti enya infantifo nan na Benefson abeka infantifo enum jim wo jim wo ho dama na ya maame musu tie bibia ni ho yaba na ne aba me se internet Jesus no minie monam me so ebehu nkwaje no maka kire mo me se eja no onam me so e na begemo de maka ne se internet Jesus minie me de no kura no Bible no kura ka afa aka o se wo fa no ba no so na obehu eja no me tie eja no sani fa so no Bible no me na me create one computer one job bloggers bebreri nya me na mamo adwuma wan fa me dianka wonye adwuma ye de biem na wo petie no kura no wa ha internet Jesus ni Taylor maba na yenya mfantifo enum wejima ma na otewo na lote den so kwame bibi boko hye o na mesde Saturday eyi ayekoi mikrom nyi boy am ne yejuma o ne ba na wo wi o mesi yedru ho wachicho na lote jimi na no hu wi o ya bo wachicho mesde na kweku ba ko Sunday wa onim ono ntumi wonti ono on shada kwame onyagro kra se de Ghana Jimmy Sala kwame so to Ben my results na ehuni den so adene de ne to se pa no Ben aya wo to da bama na obete otwa draw ono de bia ni post no anko ha ebekọ ha na anko ha ebekọ anti na befre o kire de owi na o se anko ha ebekọ ha and o se chema wutume wulu so hands down and e ba chema wutume wi no so otuetue ska na when nim se Ghana politics etuie ska infantifo enum infantifo enum na nya infantifo na ene na ejim kakra anka lote etumi infantini bedi chairman e wo Cape Coast Central Region enye nim bi kro infantifo a meka ho a ye ejima anka oye den na obe a wo frɛ na lote otumi bedi NDC chairman wo infantifo wo nkrom na infantini e frɛ na Eko Bentel Eko Taylor metima akọ eye Latobi Okoshi akodi chairman ho ejim papa ye ne infantifo puto mahala ye Jimmy rough yete infantifo krom yetia ye na yetia nkasa ye na yanyim moyepe na yese obi ye federal Loteje Corps na no win sin tan I say Zoom line forum the platform na yakoyi so ono na oye chairman of ye infantifo na Benefson obedandan na no sa say about omiam na hwe no omno hwe no nti sia ne de bia oba and John Mahama didn't do this right and de bia John Mahama some country obi so be the president. John Mahama and country obi officially say I want to run 2024. Mo how on saying John Dramani Mahama entro paper bia so and can say I'm running 2024 until John Mahama makes it official. Mon come asem. And John Mahama didn't come clear when it came to free SHS. Yes, he didn't come clear. Today, are we clear? They know nothing. They don't research. They don't update themselves. Almost a quarter bone ma tete trousers na zip na zi no abetina ha. Ono oba radio station a teen into obo pan on ordin say wo say kwa no wetu. We ko commercial break aba. Bo on free no edi pan no 8 series. Kwasi adenkotin. Abuto I obi aka. Ya mama abuto ba kuna menko. Mese wa beko agrada so me maka kire mo sa ga no bodam mese mo musa ne send ba Clinton no bodam ni no owen so we yi bodam ni ne ba Clinton bodam ni mpia me Kevin me bon Clinton video sa ne ba yi ono sa agrada oye yo oye abosom bosom baby mama ai enti mo ba hwe onhwe ai mo fra agrada mra ye break aba ye ba beto aso wedwa ye ni age usu bofu ora ho uhinim
Eputo, Awo say, Wabo Hupa, Obo Hupa, the dear, again I will walk, Obo Hupa, I mean the Chia Hupa, 1 year with the year, I mean, you are buying Obo Hupa, the dear, Eputo, yeah, Naputo, what a wide in Naputo, and many before a puto, what a wide and you never yeah, Naputo, I was to say, but Wabo Hupa, the dear, again, I was here, Brian, Mobo, Usuma, Hupa, the dear, Namina Chia will come, 1 year with the Nami here was Nami Chia will come, Namina Chia will come, yeah, Puto, what a wide in a Puto. Then you never for who a puto, what a wide in a puto, and you never for who a puto, yeah, Naputo, a puto, we say a puto, now what was to say, Wabo Hupa, the dear, again, what dear, again, I will walk, Yabo Pony Beer, Yabo Hupa, the dear, I mean the Chia will cut, 1 year wood, and then Yamichia will cut, for 4 more, what a wide, and the Bob of 117.
All right, you're still watching with Audio Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. We are solid, we are ready, we are right. Thank you for staying. Now, Momi anya editorial of the day. Quick. Na yenko yenim. Editorial nufa aye IGP Dampare. Ene aye Ingresi United Kingdom for almost nam sifua sebi obetuma kaza president osi UK for anemu Ghana efan high commissioner ono so Ghana no aketesia efan Harriet ana mama hwe na menya ne dini ye nsesa because ende be tweeting na me tag no na me slogan no na me bombard no inti I will say menya dini right na yetumi hu dia ko ai o hwe kura de be tag o ya tag o ye your friend no eye me I don't want to get it wrong Thompson, right? Thompson, Harriet Thompson, I think that's her name. Now, the person can watch when you bring simple. Mommy is simple. Now you need to be very quick. Na yankwe nim. Aye, Dampare. Imbrebi a chairman and sian yet say aye British High Commissioner. Actually, be on Twitter. Aye time na Oliver Baker. No chika police for Ginano. Almost say reckless drive no sadi and ding. Inti on social media no. Obia to me social media to me echo express the view about an issue. Into this commissioner, a year my men are UK embassy British High Commissioner no or tweety bibi or Twitter and I can say hey she or she asema to Oliver or Ghana as a police watching or council or head ABC. Now say asemsi or Ghana na se obika say hey Kevin Taylor drive Ghana street so I'm a police watching na say obi tweet say oh ye hwede ye besi a at the end of the day say oye security ni a wonim nyansa pa na say bia ohwe nipa na o try de na so hu say that person even technically no indirectly is trying to say hey, then it means to say it does not matter who you are, because the artist say Oliver so British citizen, right? It doesn't matter who you are. Embrani diwa ebedu. For all you know, the nipa no krampo ya catch say, while we are in charge of the law, no, you are proving a point to say, Masa, it does not matter who you are, whether you are in a controversy or not. Sembrani diwa enubedi. So for all you know, no, so unimnyansa security ni unimnyansa okay. Even this tweet from the person, maybe the person is asking for you to prove more, say you are on top of your issue. Unless you the security man now, okochi nipano, or some idea be say one chin a crime passo. Because security ni bi onim nyanse bia or chinipa. Na so because say, oh, omakochi asimesi, and then we are ready about. There are two things here. Either the person is saying, say, onim sawo de, oh yeah, no nonsense police ni. It does not matter. Oh, yeah, something in the background. Oh, yeah, from Swa. Obecho. And ebi ani para small car so say, hey, nyo maybe a wire ni payment. Me enhwe say na de obetuma approve actually say, enye obi beden and also obi adwuma na oyama na. And for the commissioner to just go tweet that, no, it was an open Twitter. It did not go against the Ghana Police Service. Mate say nyumbre or your interview ewo GH1 and na oba na chechire mu say she did not mean harm. It was one of those things that was social media is a conversation she felt say she needed to take part, but she didn't really have any malice in that tweet. Inti said Dampari obi a sebio on your political IGP. On your nipebia na adwene no enya fine na onim say he's using his office to suppress the citizens. Ankasa asem we nya asem anka Dampari through the Jubilee House no release such a derogatory, very ignorant letter at the end of the day, a demeaning, and I say I bring it down the image of the Ghana police to the lowest in our history. Because for somebody to say, hey, yachi Oliver, that person has not criticized the police, that person has not said anything against the police, that person has not incited the people against the police, that person is not calling for a demonstration, that person might even be saying, let us see, because this police is a police of no nonsense. It does not matter who is in the issue. The police will arrest you. For you know, the person is indirectly sending a signal to the world or the citizenry in that country. Say, you have a police force or a police leader who does not care your position, your background. If you go against the law, or because that tweet did not actually say the Ghana Police Service is a bad institution and that it's going after people. At the end of the day, the Ghana Police Service was able to prove Oliver actually went against the law. So why should the police, at the end of the day, led by Dampare, go out there and technically, indirectly incite the Ghanaian public against the High Commissioner? Because the letter, when you read Dampare's letter, now already a year questions are obusa a year commissioner now, which is basically raw. It shows that Dampare does not have any diplomatic background in making sure communication between two higher officers. It needs to be drafted in a way whereby, even though you might be sounding strong, but the ordinary person will not understand. But the people receiving that letter will know what you mean. But the letter exposed Dampare to the point who would say Dampare is a foot soldier who is basically working for the party in power who does not care about the people. Now, so already Dampare letters now. Now already the wedding na a wall letter now. You will see clearly say Dampare was trying to say the British High Commissioner no oni hu kwan bia say obeka Ghana ho asem. Let me tell you for a fact, the British High Commissioner, Sama Amiweno, she's living in Ghana. And as far as she's living in Ghana, she has every right to comment on issues in Ghana. When she's in the British Embassy, it is technically known as a British land. Baby Ura, every embassy, that embassy technically belongs, and it's a Ura UK. Now, working with the people of Ghana, and at the end of the day, her country, at the end of the day, supporting Ghana in everything, you need to understand, things that are happening in Ghana should be a concern to her. And her commenting on whatever is happening in Ghana does not make it say she's against the police or inciting anybody against the police. She is also a normal person in Ghana who is also watching the activities of what is happening, of the police. For Dampare to sit back and go put this together, and let me confirm here, the letter was written by Jubilee House and given to Dampare to sign, because they know Dampare is just there to do their bidding. Dampare never wrote that letter. It was Bedi Etuo's fingerprint. So what kind of Bedi Etuo letters are? This is a clear letter. A chiro will say, there is nothing about letter now. It just say it's coming from a higher office. And for Dampare to respond to this lady, and there's one thing you need to understand. If the lady really wanted to use the United Kingdom, the office now occupy to go after the Ghana police and our security, she could have tweeted from the official handle of the UK embassy. But this woman, who is a high commissioner, tweeted from her own handle. And your page, personal page, and tweet here. Until you could see, say, her stance was not the stance of the United States, the United Kingdom. Her stance were her personal views. It was something she observed and she wanted to comment on. So, how can Dampare just sit and just say the United Kingdom is inciting the citizenry against the Ghana Police Service and against the country? In the first place, writing the letter to the British High Commission or the Commissioner and asking those questions makes you understand that Dampare is very ignorant and stupid. Because one, there's something called the Foreign Affairs Ministry. The Foreign Affairs Ministry, the Foreign Affairs Ministry, that is their job. If the tweet, it did not go down well with IGP. The IGP could have called Shelley Oyokoboche and said, this is what we saw and we think that it is below the belt and that do something about it. In fact, find a way to communicate this to the British High Commissioner, whether it is on her personal page or on the page of the commission. We don't take these things lightly. The Foreign Affairs Ministry, they have ways of communicating with diplomats. Now, for the IGP to foolishly come out and ask these questions and making it look like, say, the woman was going after him and the police force and our democracy, it clearly shows that the person who is the Inspector General Police of Ghana Armed Forces, of Ghana Police Service, he is daft. He does not fit. He is not supposed to be in that position. Now, what makes it so despicable and so disgusting is that Dampare, in his questioning, you realize, say, he was trying to tell this diplomat. He was trying to tell this diplomat, say, in fact, she does not have to comment on anything happening in Ghana. Now, when you look at our caption, your caption is simple. The reason why we use this caption today is say, Accomplice, IGP fight slave master over suppression. Now, we have an IGP who has been named in one of the highest criminal case on this land. And the person who named IGP Dampare, Kennedy Japan. Or catch the whole world said, Dampare nim nipa okun JB Dankwa. Dampare has been the IGP for some time now. He has refused to answer or come out to say, I don't know who killed JB Dankwa. The IGP has failed on several occasions to respond to Kennedy Japan's allegation. Say, he, IGP Dampare, killed, know the person who killed JB Dankwa. Kennedy Japan is not a Bolamano. He is a member of parliament. He has been in parliament for over 24 years. He makes laws. He is saying the IGP Dampare, you, IGP, you know the person who killed JB Dankwa. Dampare dane mampam. He didn't hear that. He has not heard it. He does not know anything about it. He has not spoken against it. But a harmless tweet, IGP has been able to gather all his English teachers to write one almost the stupidest letter to disgrace Ghana. So this should clearly tell you, say, Dampare might know the person who killed JB Dankwa from Kennedy Japan's statement. Because Dampare, and the commissioner issue, then you have to understand the silence is gold. It means Dampare's loud silence shows clearly that he actually knows who killed JB Dankwa. He is an accomplice. He is covering up for a killer. He is covering up for the killers of JB Dankwa. Dampare as an IGP today through his actions and this vague letter clearly shows that he's an IGP who is an accomplice when it comes to JB Dankwa's murder. Because the tweets we are seeing here are in his letter trying to let this woman understand say we are Ghana, we are a sovereign country, and you don't have to speak on our issues. And when you speak on our issues, there are some things you don't know. The woman has every right to speak on issues happening in Ghana. Unless you, the IGP, you are doing something against the fundamental right of Ghanaians. Unless what you are doing, you know that it is not allowed. Now, for IGP to write such a letter, and I'm not going to go through the whole letter, but let's take our time and read the questions he asked this commissioner. And the first time I read it, I was like, is Dampare crazy? Or but Damana say, Obi na dishe in same so ontro, because his pedigree, baby, what do his intelligence in security? I don't expect Dampare to write this. That is why I'm saying, it is not Dampare. He's too intelligent for this. It is somebody from the Jubilee House who wrote this letter and made him sign. Because the Dampare we know, we call him a doctor. The Dampare we know, we call him the most intelligent police officer to lead the Ghana police. No, Dampare will not write such a foolish letter. So I believe, and I know Dampare is not stupid. Dampare too cannot lie. Dampare did not write this rubbish. Now, when you read the letter, let's read this. Now it says this. This is the letter. Let me enlarge it and read it. But I'm not going to read the whole letter. What I'm going to do is let me read the part where or what questions, Send Dampare questions are Obusa a year commissioner. Now the first one is this. First question Obusa commissioner Nini. I'm trying to enlarge it on my screen so that I could. First question Obusa commissioner Nini. Or say, are there instances in your country where people are permitted to openly threaten the security of the state with a coup? Now, you need to understand, this woman tweeted, time or tweeting, and it was about Oliver driving to court or out of court. Now, it has got nothing to do with they picking Oliver up and then people reacting to it. The woman's tweet has got nothing to do with the coup statement Oliver made some time back. Court. The tweet was about when Oliver was going to court or so and was stopped by the police, that he has actually gone against the law on the road, so traffic offense or something like this, and that he needs to be sent to the police station. So for Dampare to start his questioning on this basis, you have to understand Dampare, with all due respect, does not have the intelligence to lead the Ghana Police Service. Now, the second one is in instances where individuals have threatened the security of a state, does your criminal justice system celebrate such persons and urge them on to destabilize your country? This is childish, very childish, very stupid. A diplomat, do you expect a diplomat to do what? Support somebody who tries to destabilize the nation? The woman never, in her tweet, she never said anything about, I support Oliver, I support Oliver's coup statement, I support Oliver to destabilize the nation. The woman never did that. So how would a whole IGP sign such a document and say, I'm the most intelligent police officer in Ghana? And in the first place, why would a diplomat sit in somebody's country and openly say, because her tweet, let's get it straight here. Her tweet, there was nothing about her tweet that even spoke about destabilizing Ghana. Her tweet was about Oliver being arrested. And the arrest, I think that one was about the driving. And if even the tweet was connected to Oliver being arrested because of the coup, the issue is, was the tweet supporting Oliver trying to put together a coup or not? Was the tweet actually trying to destabilize the nation? The woman was saying she's watching. Actually, we are because when you enter a supermarket in America and there's a security man in the supermarket walking around the supermarket, and you feel uncomfortable, and then you walk and say, why is this guy, the security man is doing his job, he's walking out, unless you're a thief, before you start to feel uncomfortable. If you're not a shop shoplifter, if you're not a criminal, when I go into a supermarket and there's a security guard following me, I don't care, because I never entered that shop with that motive of stealing. His job is to prevent his presence, to prevent people who are thinking of stealing from not stealing. So if even it's about the coup, this woman did not emphatically say anything that she supports Oliver's statement and that she wants to destabilize the nation. It shows how daft, how ignorant, how foolish this government has been now, because every institution is now being manipulated by the Jubilee House. The third question: as a foreign service officer, even though you might not have personal experience, you doubtless have access to the records of the period of unrest and coup in Ghana. Are you really wishing on us a return to those times? Is that party crazy? Is that party crazy? Is that how you have lowered? Is that how you have lowered Ghana's police? What kind of language is this? As a foreign service officer, even though you might not have personal experience, you doubtless have access to the records of the periods of unrest and coup in Ghana. Are you really wishing on us a return to those times? Like, seriously? Is this coming from our Ghana Police Service, the IGP? Seriously? This is the dumb parry we have been screaming about. This is the doctor. This is a very stupid question. Very, very stupid. You are basically inciting Ghanaians against the UK embassy. You are inciting the people against her. And I'll tell you why this letter is very, very dangerous for the UK embassy in Ghana. Why this letter is dangerous. It is so dangerous, I think the commissioner, she has to call for reinforcement. Dan Parry, through this letter, is technically, indirectly trying to, incite some people who support the things he is doing in Ghana against the commissioner, against the UK embassy. Yes, because you are trying to let people think that this lady is now looking for the downfall of Ghana. This lady is just sitting back and want Ghana to just collapse. Just go back to the coup that we never want to go back to. The donation clearly states, it's showing you a catcher will say Dan Parry pesa Ghana for who this woman as an enemy, who the UK embassy as an enemy. This letter alone in any country, people will go and burn the embassy. Do you know that? This letter we are looking here, in some country or almost democracy, as you're intelligent, the people will take the matter into their own hands, go to the UK embassy and burn it down because our IGP says you are planning to destroy our democracy. So the UK embassy should not see this as a joke. Dan Parry has decided to incite some Ghanaians against the embassy, against the commissioner. This is the IGP of Ghana, Inspector General of Police. So if you are watching, and I know they are watching, you have tagged them, the IGP is inciting some hooligans against the embassy. Tomorrow, if we get up and some people are throwing some shit bomb and some Molotov cocktail into the embassy, it is because the IGP of Ghana has told them that the British embassy, the commissioner, is there waiting and trying to make sure our democracy is destroyed. And when you read the letter very well, that is the language, unless you don't understand what he's trying to do. Now let's move forward. Now, the next question is this. Let me get you the next question. The next question, Ivy, he says, are you able to direct us to instances in your country where citizens are permitted to insult, attack, and incite your army and other security apparatus to destabilize the country? What is this? Are you able to direct us to instances in your country where citizens are permitted to insult, attack, and incite your army and other security apparatuses to destabilize the country? The woman did not say anything about destabilizing Ghana. You were doing your job. She lives in Ghana and she says she's watching. Why should that be an offensive language? Why should that make you feel, say, the woman wants to destabilize country? Now, and who said insult is a crime? who said insulting people in authority is a crime, who said that commenting on issues in Ghana, police arrest is a crime, who said in the UK when you speak on police arrest, when you share your views on issues, it's a crime, who says it can destabilize the UK. This IGP is daft. We made the biggest mistake. We all know, say Ekrobia, there's a problem the police are facing. Now, this woman never incited anybody. She never incited the citizenry. She never even delved into the matter. She just said she's observing. What happened to Oliver could happen to any person in Ghana. It can happen to any of those people, Ghanaians working at the UK embassy. It can happen even to her because she lives in a country where there are rules and regulations. So if she says that I'm watching and we are all observing, has she said that the Ghana Police Service, the citizens should go after the police, destabilize? That Paris, are you okay? There are serious issues we expect you, Dan Parry, to respond to. Kennedy says, you know who killed JB Dankwa. That one you have not heard. He goes on to say this. Do people get arrested for traffic offenses in your country? Yes. And that does not mean we cannot comment on it. People get stopped here in America, traffic offenses. People even get shot. But that does not stop us from sharing our views on it. This police service is a foolish police service. No intelligence. Very, very foolish leadership. The most foolish police regime, this is the most useless one. Very, very foolish. Every country, they stop people for traffic offenses. We, the citizens in America, when they stop somebody for traffic offense, we have the right to speak on it. Why can't you speak on it? Why can't you share your view on traffic offense? Somebody has been arrested. Who is this Dan Parry? Is it a Dan Parry we know? Is it drunk? Is Dan Parry on drugs? Is Dan Parry actually the person we thought say he was so intelligent to handle the Ghana Police Service? I am very disappointed. And the more you read this letter, you get to know that our police service has broken out. It is being managed from the Jubilee House. The letter, the questions, the wording, it shows that this is not a serious regime. Dan Parry says Sebio or honest man also resign and agree. Is the one of the most despicable, the most ignorant, daft IGP we've ever had. He's a celebrity IGP, paparazzi. Now he goes on to say this. Are you still persuaded, 3 days after your tweet, that you were within the bound of the Vienna Convention, which regulates the conduct of diplomats in the countries in which they serve? She knows clearly. And she didn't say any threat. And she didn't incite anybody. She just made an observation. Dan Parry does not even understand the tweet. It was an observation. It wasn't a treacherous one. It wasn't a conclusion on a matter. It was an observation. She even ended her statement by saying, we are observing. It's an observation. An observation cannot be against the Vienna Convention. It does not even go close to that. How foolish can we be? How embarrassing can this be? And you, Dan Parry, read through this and you signed it. Are you okay? Do you care about your reputation, your integrity? What? How can you? This is the IGP. This is not a class 3 teacher. Weighing yes, some foolish person. This is coming from the Ghana Police Service. Now he goes on to say this. Should you get involved in the domestic internal affairs, especially security issues of the sovereign state in which you are serving as a diplomat? She didn't get involved in anything. She was just sharing her observation. Everyone has observation. We all share our observations on issues. Sharing speaking on something does not mean that I'm getting involved. What's the involvement here? So living in Ghana and seeing things in Ghana, she cannot speak about it. Where are the intelligence? What did Dan Parry learn in? What did Dan Parry learn in police school? What did he learn? Because I'm beginning to doubt his qualification as Dr. Dan Parry. I am beginning to doubt this guy because I don't think he's the kind of person. Dan Parry is not who he is. I'm telling you. I'm going to look into Dan Parry's certification and qualification. Dan Parry might be an imposter too. this statement, before we continue, this statement is coming from Nyao Tamaklo. The IGP's response was unnecessary and very unfortunate. The case could have been handled in the diplomatic realm. The IGP should have reported in writing to his Minister of Interior. The Interior Minister should have reported to the Foreign Ministry, and the Foreign Minister will certainly know how to handle this mess. She has in the Foreign Ministry professional foreign officers who have been trained to handle such situation. There is absolutely no need for the IGP to shamefully soil his hands as well as his office. I strongly advise the Foreign Ministry should reduce the tension. Regards, Dr. Nyao Tamaklo. What Dampare did in any country will be fired tomorrow. And this is a statement from Nyao Tamaklo. And Nyao Tamaklo is not a class 2 boy. Nyao Tamaklo is tested. He knows what he's talking about. And these are things a first-year police officer should know. The wording is so childish, so foolish, so demeaning. The wording shows clearly that the police force is basically now nothing. It has been reduced to nothing. Trash. He goes on to say this. Do you know of any instances where Ghanaian diplomats in Britain have involved themselves in your internal affairs? This is the most foolish statement any IGP who says he has security background, who says he has intelligence background will ask. What do you understand by involvement? What does Dan Parry understand when they say involve? What does he understand by involvement? You are involved in something. What does he understand? What does he understand by a diplomat being involved in an issue? And these people are parading on our streets foolishly. We are praising them. Almost concert. We have handed the security of this nation into the hands of these people. He's an accomplice. He knows who killed JB Dankwa. Kennedy Japan told us. He has not actually said anything. Kennedy Japan himself, he has stopped speaking on that matter. Mumbusa Kennedy said, IGP. Why has he stopped talking about IGP knowing who killed JB Dankwa? Kennedy Nankasa Mumbusa no bodamnino. Why has he stopped? I thought he was insistent. He was mentioning names. Why has Kennedy himself stopped questioning Dampare, telling him to come out and speak on the matter? And Mwabi said the president. He goes on to say this in his letter. Is there any particular reason why, of all the people arrested daily for various offenses in Ghana, you are especially interested in this person's case? Dampare, you are very foolish. Dampare, you are very, very foolish. You know why? Dampare, do you have special interest in the cases that you write on and publish? Do you have special interest in some of the arrests you make? Do you have special interest? Because in a day in Ghana, there are about 50,000 arrests, 50,000 robberies. 2 or 3 people are arrested, but the Ghana Police Service decide to write on 1 or 2 and publish. Do you have special interest in that and the rest? This is a police officer with intelligence, and you ask such a question? You are a disgrace to Ghana. If I were you, I'll resign tomorrow morning. Where did we go wrong to have such daft people to lead our police? The Ghana Police Service, every day, they arrest people, they shoot people, they go after armed robbers, but they post only 1 or 2 people who are involved in some crime. Do you have special interest there? The other ones, you don't have any interest there? Is that the reason why you do that? So she should be interested in every road offenses in Ghana. So the commissioner was supposed to come sit on TV and say, Latobio Kwashi, a driver was arrested for stopping at the stop sign and not moving quickly. Now, when you go to Bubuashi, another truck driver was, so she was supposed to come list every traffic offense in Ghana. You are a foolish IGP. You are a disgrace to me. I am ashamed to call myself a Ghanaian and call you my IGP. You are a disgrace to the president. If I were you, I'll put on my a paparazzi hat and resign tomorrow. You are a disgrace. You want respect from this? What were you trying to do? What did you want to achieve with this? The woman who said, no, I will not talk about Ghana issues again. Your president speaks on foreign issues, speaks on issues in other countries, does he have special interest in that? And we'll come to that matter. Now he goes on to say this. Is it the case that you don't have confidence in our justice delivery, criminal justice system, and our court processes as a whole? This is foolish. Arresting somebody does not make him guilty until the person goes to court before he's proven guilty. You people say you have arrested the guy. Investigation have not even been done. Now, why are you jumping to conclusion? Why are you asking questions like a senior high school kid? I think Wasi should put this together and give to the kids to analyze this statement from an IGP. You will hear what the kids will say. They will say this IGP is mad. Me say Wasi should present this to the Wasi students and say, English language, English paper. This is what the IGP wrote to the commissioner after she tweeted this. Now, every single question, try and break it down for us to know whether the IGP is intelligent or not. You will hear what the kids will write. Some of the kids will say the IGP is mad. Because from what I'm seeing here, you are basically trying to force something where there's nothing. Now, what are you asking? Now, he goes on to say this. Do you know the number of members of parliament, chief executives, and other high-profile Ghanaians who have been arrested and prosecuted for road traffic offenses and have submitted themselves to due process? If you care to know, we will be delighted to share the list with you. The woman just tweeted and said they are observing. She did not tell you to come and give her a lecture on who has been arrested and who hasn't been arrested. She just said, I'm observing too. The same way your president is observing. Every Ghanaian is observing. I'm in Ghana. I'm also observing. Everybody is observing. This is an observation. She never made any conclusion. She just observing. This IGP. Who you from for now? Aqua bon. Me say nobody should allow this guy to. Me say akwe paparazzi. Concept. Me batch me. They jail me 100 years. When I come to Ghana, arrest me and jail me 100 years. You are a disgrace to Ghana. You are an embarrassment to our democracy, our security. You know nothing. You are an embarrassment. You are just a cheap propagandist who they are put there as an IGP. First year student, Alego will never write this shameless thing. He goes on to say this. IGP a concept have the legally and internationally accepted limits associated with freedom of speech and as association been stretched to the point where people can now say and act without regard to the sanctity, scrutiny, and very survival of our country, of a country. When it comes to such matters, are there any limits in place in your country? Now, is this a social studies exams? Or I see this like a social, JS as a social studies test. Yeah, it is looking more like a social studies question. Yeah, right. Look at Wasi for say, Wasi needs to just infuse this in the religious and moral education or social studies class. This is basically social studies questions. So JHS social studies. Do you know the number of members of parliament? Have you legally and internationally accepted limits associated with freedom of speech and association been stretched to the point where people can now say and act without regard to the sanctity, security, and very survival of a country? When it comes to such matters, are there any limits in place in your country? Question mark, question mark. Way, paparazzi way. He goes on to say this. Are you interested in the number of lives lost to road accidents and the number of injured persons, as well as families who have become destitute as a result of such accidents caused by the infractions of people like the person of interest to you? I give you Jimmy. We a waste papa whoa. Everybody. Na hype. I'm just say papa. Sa ukrabo de uchen. Oni agrada pe. We IGP agrada. We low voltage. Very low voltage. Why did I say Jerry Bob? Why did I very low voltage? IGP, your level of intelligence and agrada difference no day inside. Agrada IGP. We agrada pap. Me say, Dampare, we agrada IGP. Your level of intelligence, security intelligence, questioning, and the level of agrada pet. We agrada IGP. I'm telling you, you are IGP agrada, IGP agrada pa. Every day, what you know from? Now he goes on to say this. Have you taken note of the innovations being introduced by the Ghana Police Service in recent times to deepen discipline, law enforcement? She has taken notice of your job. Now you are going to tell her your resume. You IGP, you are not telling the diplomat. You want her to go and read your resume and the things you have done. He said, "Oh, your campaign." You want the woman to go and read about your work. Hey, Ghana pa. Hey, na Fusano. Hey, everybody go for Ghana pa nie. Hey, Kwame Nkrumah, wa yankwasi adwuma. Hey, ya Ghana ni nie. Ghana we na Kwame Nkrumah ba wi no. Now, to the matter itself, no. So basically, when you're rounding up what IGP was trying to say, they say the woman should not speak on Ghana matters. The commissioner should not speak on Ghana matters, and that he IGP through the letter, no, indirectly, when you read the undertones, he was inciting Ghanaians, some people who support those nonsense against the embassy. In this idea, Bechi, that's the one who say people are standing in front of the embassy, throwing weapons and trying to kill some diplomat. It is because of this letter. Because we were here when the whole government sent thugs to go and break down the Bulgarian embassy. Yet here, and a byway through its thugs sent people to go break down the Nigerian embassy. It also says this is a cartel. The IGP is a cartel member. They broke down the Bulgarian embassy, meaning tomorrow they can go after the UK diplomats. And they might not even go there directly. They might be looking for them in the system to attack them. Because the IGP is basically inciting his men against every member of the United Kingdom embassy, every diplomat there, because he feels that they don't have the right to speak on Ghana's issues. So we have an IGP today who is inciting Ghanaians, some crazy Ghanaians, against a foreign diplomat, all because the diplomat shared an observation. It's not like the diplomat wrote a 5-page document criticizing the Ghana police, the security setup, criticizing the way the freedom people's rights are being trampled upon. The IGP today is inciting Ghanaians and his men against a diplomat and a UK embassy, all because she shared an observation. Now, this IGP has also forgotten that his president has shared observations of other countries. And did anybody say that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and other diplomats in Ghana, why they share their views? Did anybody come after them? Because it is internationally accepted. Whether you're in the country or out of the country, you have the right to criticize. You have the right to share your observation. You have the right to also speak your mind on issues, especially things against human rights, things against officers using their powers to undermine human rights of other people, to undermine security, to undermine so many things. So it is not something new for a diplomat to share an observation on what is happening in that respective country he or she is in. Because our president, our foreign affairs ministers, they have spoken on other things happening in other countries. So where does the IGP get his intelligence from? Does he read? Is he briefed? Does he do his research? Who actually helped him write this letter? Did they actually go into the archives, international archives, contrast issues before they just came out with this vague, very silly letter? Because we were in this country when we saw this corruption driving away investors from Ghana. This was the ambassador, the United States government, the United States ambassador to Ghana. He said this. Why are you not going after him? This is an observation. He said corruption driving away investors from Ghana. There are investors who are in America who want to come and invest in Ghana. And majority of the things they are sharing with their embassy, they say they see a lot of corruption in Ghana. And the ambassador came out to say corruption and driving Americans from coming to Ghana. Are you going to go arrest him? You want to tell him that he doesn't have the right to speak on Ghana's issues? Then how foolish can you be? How dumb can you be? Today you are just an IGP, a mere IGP, who at the end of the day, every money that you are getting is because your boss went to UK to lick their butt like a dog for them to borrow him money to come give you, feed you. The reason why you're an IGP today is because your president got into a jet, went to the UK, just licked the butt of another white man, of a white man to take money to come and pay your salary. They even have the right, even when they don't have the right, because you have become slaves to them. You are being paid today because of the loan your government is taking from these white people. We were here when this woman, it's sad, corruption is fighting back at Dumelivo, Amidu, Danish ambassador. They live in Ghana. They know corruption is fighting back at them. And they read the news. They are also diplomats. The Republic of Ghana our law does not frown on anybody saying or speaking on matters in Ghana. And these statements are not statements that is inciting anybody against anyone. It does not go against any convention. It's an observation. They also live in country. They have some interest in Ghana's democracy because majority of the monies we are getting, we go to these people. We borrow money from Danes. We borrow money from the UK. We borrow money from the US. We borrow money from these slave masters. Today, because of your foolishness, because you have been borrowing from them like animals, they have the right to speak on our matters. And nothing stops it. There are no laws that stops that. They have the right to share their observation. Ghana beyond aid. Why not Ghana beyond corruption? It's an observation. He's telling you it's a question. Does he have the right? Yes. He lives in Ghana too. You borrow money from him. They feed you people like dogs. You are his slave master. He sees you as a rag. He sees you as a nigger because you cannot put your things together, because you cannot live above that underestimation. You cannot live above that thing where we call you are self-sufficient. You cannot live above that thing we call we can take care of ourselves. You are always working to them like a dog. They are feeding you like animals. That's why they have the right to question you. We keep saying and keep saying and keep saying these our leaders have made us slaves in these modern days. So today, when these diplomats are questioning, are asking questions, are speaking on our matters, how dare we? Who are we to say they don't have the right to speak on our matters? If I have the right to feed you, I have the right to question you. This is your president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Violence, be it on the part of the police or protesters, cannot be the solution. To the families who have lost their loved ones, I express my sincere condolence and wish the injured a speedy recovery. End SARS, Nigeria. Now, what the president said, was he inciting the Nigerians against the Nigerian government? You are a foolish IGP. Very ignorant. Very, very ignorant. If I were you, I'll resign tomorrow. When the president tweeted on End SARS, saying that violence, be it on the part of the police or protesters, cannot be the solution, was the president inciting the protesters? Because the people who were shot were the protesters. They are at the receiving end. Now they will say that somebody is saying that we should go ahead out there and defend ourselves. Was the president of the Republic of Ghana inciting Nigerians against the Nigerian government? How foolish can you be? How can we lower a standard like this? We have seen ministers, MPs, diplomats, Ghanaians speak on other countries' issues, more sensitive ones than this. This is nothing. How cheap can you be? This is your president saying a lot of things. I join all well-meaning persons in calling for calm and the use of dialogue in resolving the End SARS impasse in Nigeria. I have spoken with President Buhari, who is committed to this end and has begun the process that will lead to reform. The president of Ghana, does he have a right to share his opinion on what is happening in Nigeria? You have no intelligence background. You are fake. You are a paparazzi. You are an Agrada IGP. Your level of intelligence in security can be equated to Agrada's intelligence. Very low voltage. You think IGP job is an NGO job? You think IGP job is a foot soldier's job? You think this job we gave you was for comedians? You are the IGP, for crying out loud. You are not a comedian. You are not a joker. You are not an Agrada student. You are not that. You are an IGP for Ghana who is supposed to know the law. You are a disgrace to Ghana Police Service. Young policemen are looking at you and laughing behind the scenes. You have become a joker. You now walk with flies behind you like a shit bomb. You have no integrity. You have lowered the standard of Ghana Police Service. Who on earth today will take you serious? You have broken that international diplomacy friendship, that friendship between us and the UK. You are now inciting Ghanaians against a diplomat. You are now inciting citizens and the police force against a diplomat. How dare you? Do you know what you have started? Do you know how it's going to end? Who made you the IGP? And I'm not surprised, because that person is more ignorant than you. You have put every single Ghanaian, you have made every single Ghanaian an enemy to the UK. You don't know how this is going to affect us diplomatically. You have no idea about your job. You're a waste of resource and time, space. We have pampered you for long. If you know you can respond to every nonsense, respond to Kennedy Japan. Tell us if what Kennedy is saying is the truth or their lies. Do you know who killed JB Dankwa, Agrada IGP? Do you know? Release a statement tomorrow, because as we speak, you are an accomplice. A member of parliament who make laws say, whoa, JB Dankwa. Speak on it, because as we speak today, every single Ghanaian knows you are an accomplice in the death of JB Dankwa. You know who killed him, and you not telling us makes you a member of the killers. You cannot be trusted. If I were you, I will resign. You are an IGP. You are an Agrada IGP. Very low voltage, low-minded, tiny brain, dancing, comedian yourselves, doing so many unnecessary things. You don't understand the position you are in. You have embarrassed the Ghana Police Service. If I were you, I'll resign tomorrow. But I know you wouldn't, because you still want to embarrass Ghanaians and the police force. I'm ashamed of you. And every Ghanaian is ashamed of you today. Never lower the standard like this again. If I were you, I will resign tomorrow. Think tonight as you sleep. Think, Jenny. You have no integrity. You're a waste of space and time. Answer us. Maya, answer Kennedy Japan so him okun JB Dankwa. Mr. S, cut this piece for IGP. Inspector General of Police, Ghana Police Service. IGP Dr. Dampare. Kennedy Japan said, you know who killed JB Dankwa. Stop going after diplomats. Tell us if Kennedy lied or not. Do you know who killed JB Dankwa? Kennedy Japan said, you cannot lie. Until you answer this question, you are an accomplice. You are part of the people who murdered a member of parliament. You are the head of our security. Give us an answer. Do you know who killed JB Dankwa? We are still waiting for the answers. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. This is With All Respect Extended Version. After this short break, I'll pick just 5 calls. Just 5 calls and end today's show. I'll be right back after this short break. I'm trying to find something for you to watch. All right.
Yeah, na puto, eh. Na puto. Na wo se say. Of wa bo hu pa. O bo hu pa de dia. E dia na wo wo. O bo hu pa. Na me de tua wo ka. Woni e wudi ye. Na me yusu ahaban. O bo hu pa de dia. E puto. Yeah, na puto, eh. What e wa dwene wo na puto, eh. Enyine bofo wo e puto. Puto, what you want you puto, and you never fall, puto, na puto, now what's the same? But what who party, dear, again, I was here, Brian and Mobo, Usuma, who party, dear, Naminatia will come, 1 year would you know.
All right, welcome back to the show. I'm going to pick a few calls. In fact, I'm going to use only one line. Maybe use the line back up. No, now. Now, in fact, only one line. Now, me then pick a call. Now, me end the show. No. All right. Let me see. Why no? Hello, caller. Go ahead.
Caller. Good evening. Yeah, Boko there. Yeah, Gavin.
Yeah.
If Kasafi Kumasi. Me. Ka ye kan say medasi na adwuma pa wo ye Mustafa Hamid aka Aboki onim say ne din ba ko ye Aboki enti wo ka aka Aboki you know MPP for no mo friend Aboki o mo friend Aboki enti wo ka kaka ho medasi eno na besa me ka
medasi thank you very much
Kevin me ba cho mamenya appeal kakra with all due respect mamenya appeal kakra mislewo ya yeti wo no obi a o kanyansa sem bia yeti no enti we ahobrasie mu woni ye ka ne sen Slim Buster Monkasa ne mfa ne tu maye
Slim Buster mo be say Slim Buster to TV no so
ai
mo be say Slim Buster to TV no so on
Slim Buster fan it to so
Slim Buster baby but Slim Buster better so Slim Buster baby all right so sister Slim Buster I'll put you on TV Slim Buster I'll link up my show I'll put you on TV hello caller go ahead
good evening audition back Kevin Taylor me kasa free kumase ma pontin bode de
for Monkasa
frame ni panin kai o ba adwuma pa ya me ka ho they say they better well ma for so omochia omunyina so omochia o masters that so tio
thank you very much all right I'm pointing for madam say Slim Buster I watch his show me show no pa I'm for behind the scenes I watch Slim Buster we will schedule something. We will look through the program lineup. We will put Slim Buster somewhere. Slim Buster link up and let's talk. I will see what I can do. I'll talk to the team and see. But I to me now I feel say you need to be on Loud Silence TV. Slim Buster baby. Hello caller. Slim Buster, there was a day it blasted him rough. Hello, go ahead.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm sure what you might say. Yeah. MPP for the and trauma chair and one Muguasie and never one sworn. And Muguasie can never to warm. Obi also your doctor here brought forward church. Form 4 new crunch was abrofwe, Kevin. Form 4 new crunch was abrofwe. Yeah.
But that's it. Thank you.
Chief Justice Omunyom go money more say.
I don't dare. Too much. Too much. Thank you. Slim Buster, baby, so sister, yeah, we. So David, Slim Buster blasted me. Let me show me Slim. Now I blast my Buster Baba TV though. Slim, you are the guy, nice guy. Oh, them feel crowded when you know. Slim, no, I no homo. Just say boogie, just say Slim Mefro, Slim. I'll link up, Slim Buster. And say we can link up with you on Loud Silence TV. Black Rasta is on Loud Silence TV. Slim Buster will be on Loud Silence TV. I don't make the final decision. I'll talk to the team. We will weigh a lot of things. But maybe my vote, you have my vote, Slim Buster. You have my vote. I'll meet the team. I'll be online with the team tomorrow. We will vote on this. Say we actually vet programs before we put it on the TV. I cannot make that decision here. But media, I can tell you, say you have my vote. I can't pass 7 no, I cannot. What they will say if they think say you need to be on Loud Silence TV. But trust me, I'll maneuver. I'll do everything. I'll bring people on board and say, hey, Thomas Slim, never Slim, not Slim, no. Or time that Slim, your break is that way. So sister, Yemi baby, hello caller.
yeah, hello Kevin. Good evening.
Good evening, boss. Go ahead.
You're from Ben. We're from Vitakwa.
Okay.
Your friend saying, I'm part of Doctor Accomplice because I say, I say, IGP, doctor. But I could just say, Pantai, so
I didn't know
because I know my question we can them come to Thomas.
Yeah.
Or you know my pa me go okay you cram back okay you cram miss all this question. The same back one or can so just was it or observation canon and I outro but I say outro
I wait this but what's you boss but I say thank you. Where there what's the pa kwehan upon kwehan last caller what are the last caller go ahead.
Yo, Kevin, me da say, me frefi odo mi e wo ti region. Na anibrefa yi si de me de nchia kase pa na me de ma. Kevin, what abodwum bi wo program we so. Say ayi o hwe mampam abe account we hu. O se dwumuna ase wo ba bi no. O se mampam abe di hene no. Mwa na omokrokro no kwa na odi abe ministers. Inti enye nwanwa se nde ya benye mpenifo a omudi die beye se the whole IGP Emma Ghana obi atuntusu a enye so atuagu obi sumpo watuagu from keke wadwane akofa yetue kase pa na odi pepa ntusuo no ade nti na meka ne sa ye wo man mu ha nsema asisi anyumre fekura wo kai ade ba ko pipa ayi Kennedy Japan eka ye bon kokoso di nsa pim table so se ye nhwehwe sa papa yi na mbisa no obi a waku nde wo ene tumi na behye wo nsa o anka se wo gina so na ma nipa nyina nti ase se aida se Kennedy Japan ena anka ni ye eyatro anasa ampaniampa ni nuaniampa wo unim nipa okum papa yi wanye. The number of people are omuye. Several na papa on IGP na. Recently what did you do about it? Inti ni omoye nyina na se nkomo nyaaya scan dia ye pese be ko bobusia. Ba pa se ni esinu omo aye ko bobusia ni fi omo ho no. So mbenya akonya hu si we na esi anka ni de omo nyaaya nkomo
aka. Thank you very much for your call. All right, that's it for today. It's exactly 7 p.m. US. It's definitely 11 in Ghana. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. My producers are called the Ghost Team. It's been a wonderful Tuesday evening, afternoon, however I want to say it. I'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow being Wednesday, we'll be here to talk Ghana. Thank you very much for watching us on Loud Silence TV, on Multi TV, watching us live on Facebook, on YouTube, and all affiliates. We really appreciate your time. I'll be here tomorrow to talk Ghana. Have a wonderful night. Be good. Remember, we are all messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.